Iowa and Tennessee coming up next here on True TV. As we've been telling you, Fran McCaffery, the head coach at Iowa, has had an extraordinary day. It began in Iowa City, where he was by his son Patrick's side for surgery this morning to remove a thyroid tumor, which will then be tested for cancer. McCaffery then got back on a plane and made his way to Dayton for tonight's game with Tennessee. Earlier, he spoke with our Rachel Nichols.
All right, Coach, you probably had the busiest day of any coach in NCAA Tournament history, flying back to Iowa City to be with your son. Can you tell us a little bit about what the day is like for you?
Well, we got up at 5. Patrick had to be at the hospital at 6 a.m., where they prepped him for surgery at 7:15. Obviously a very emotional morning for all of us, particularly for him. You know, he was a little scared, but everything went extremely well. You know, obviously we're thrilled to have the opportunity to be operated on at the University of Iowa, one of the top 5 ENT hospitals in the country. So, you know, our doctor gave us great confidence. The surgery went as expected, which obviously whenever you get in there, sometimes it doesn't quite work that way. He had a little discomfort coming out with the anesthesia, but right now he's doing great. He's eating, he's drinking, he's going to watch the game.
Now, anytime you're doing surgery on the thyroid, there's that danger of snipping the vocal cords. When you were able to hear your son speak when he woke up, what was that like?
Well, it's one of the first things that they ask him to do. They want to hear him speak. And when he spoke, there was a sigh of relief there, because obviously it's one of the best surgeons in the world, but anything can happen. And he told us everything was fine, and his voice was great. We were in the waiting room, or the recovery room, with him when he woke up. That was amazing to see him wake up and talk to us. It was a great feeling.
Your players, of course, saying they know he'll be watching. They want to play for him. How do you and they prepare for tonight after so much tumult during the day?
Well, it's one of those things where you try to just focus on the job at hand. But Patrick's around our team so much, and our players love him so much, that's really hard to do. So they're going through the emotion with me, with Margaret, with Patrick. There were other children were around the team as well these last couple days. So we just embraced it, and you know, we're playing for him, and their professionalism and approach in terms of the game plan and locking in, I think, has been really good.
Now, Patrick's 14th birthday is tomorrow. Are you going to be able to get him a win for his birthday? Is that the goal?
Well, that would be the best birthday present for him. He told me that, so hopefully we'll be able to do that.
Thanks so much, Coach. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Rachel.
Back to you guys.
Rachel, thank you very much. What a day for not only the McCafferys, but the Iowa basketball family as well. As for the coaching part against Tennessee tonight, McCaffery's job is made a lot easier by his best player, Roy Devin Marble. If you're old enough, you probably remember his dad, Roy Marble, who was Iowa's all-time leading scorer. Chip doesn't fall off the block.
Right.
Tried to say.
I'm old enough. I remember
close
enough. Roy Devin Marble is a great player. I love the fact that he can put the ball on the floor, get to the basket, create plays for his teammates. He can really excel with the ball in the open court, and he's worked hard to extend his shots in three-point range. He is their go-to scorer, and as you said, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
That's what I sort of said.
It's something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, we understood what he meant.
I combined a couple of different things, and it came out as
I got your back, man.
Well, you're talking about old. I played against his dad in high school and in college.
Ooh, you're real old, man.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I never said the word old, by the way. I said a lot of other stuff
If
that
you're
didn't
old
make
enough,
sense.
you're old enough.
You basically said old, but it's okay.
Old enough to remember, which I do.
What you like about this Iowa team, you know, they've been on the skid. The last 6 out of 7 they lost, but at the meat of the season, this team was playing on all cylinders. Aaron White is the player to watch out for. Gabriel Olashaney coming off the bench. They have a lot of length. Devin Marble is a player that scores a lot, but he's a point guard. I mean, they took him off the ball this year. He's going to handle the basketball and make plays for a lot of players and for his teammates.
They're up against Tennessee, the third team from the SEC to get a bid, and they were sweating it out over the last couple of weeks. What are they up against in the Volunteers?
Well, it's a contrast in styles. If it's a finesse, skill type of game, it's going to favor Iowa. If it's a rough and tumble type of game where rebounding becomes the biggest factor and defense becomes the biggest factor, this should favor Tennessee. Tennessee's problem is that they are pretty good. They're very good, in fact, at rebounding the basketball because of Jarnell Stokes and Jerron Mayman. They have one really good perimeter scorer in Jordan McRae, but Tennessee is not a good perimeter defensive team. They're actually 10th in the SEC in three-point defense percentage. So if Iowa can come out and make shots, now we know they've been having defensive issues down the stretch, but they've also shot the ball very poorly. 6 for 24 in the Big Ten tournament, Iowa was against Northwestern. So Iowa's got to come out, use that three-point line, and then they have to play better defense. They just have not been committed on the defensive end. So this is going to be a contrast in styles, and if Tennessee can be the tougher team, then they'll have a good chance to win. If Iowa makes shots, that's going to be their best formula.
I mentioned Iowa's lost 6 of 7. That streak began on February 22nd. Since that time, they've given up more points per game and have the worst defensive field goal percentage of any tournament team. Got to turn that around if they're going to beat Tennessee and Jordan McRae tonight. Another interesting part of this game is McRae is very likely to spend a lot of quality time with Roy Devin Marble tonight. Two best players matched up against each other, and the tip is coming up from Dayton.
A couple of chips off the...
This is Capital One Tournament Central.
How could switchgrass in Argentina change engineering in Dubai, aluminum production in South Africa, and the aerospace industry in the U.S.? At T. Rowe Price, we understand the connections of a complex global economy. It's just one reason over 75% of our mutual funds beat their 10-year Lipper average. T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence. Request a prospectus or summary prospectus with investment information, risks, fees, and expenses to read and consider carefully before investing.
Napa know-how?
Yeah, comes with every Napa oil filter.
We've got silver, gold, and platinum.
It's like a family of filters.
Cool.
Yeah, the family.
Any questions?
La Familia.
Well, we're known for our high-quality filters, but it's not that dramatic.
You calling me a liar? Huh?
I'm not,
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
But he can.
Hilarious.
Insist on Napa filters.
What are you doing?
Watching the tournament on my TV. What are you doing?
That is not a TV.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because I can watch all my TV live with the hopper from Dish.
From Dish?
Dish.
Dish.
Only Dish.
Oh, only Dish.
Uh-oh. Incoming. Hey, boss. Woo! I love working.
Do you ever work?
Dude, I'm trying to watch the game.
The Hopper from Dish brings you all your live games anywhere. Only Dish.
Wow, these brown rice triscuits are great.
You mean Triscuit?
No, Triscuit are just wheat. These also have brown rice and sweet potato. Must be imported.
Triscuit.
See? Jerry knows.
Brown rice and sweet potato and a delicious cracker. Rethink what you think about Triscuit.
When you get away from smartphones and video games and tablets, it's amazing what you can really plug into.
Let's go.
This spring, shop the brands you love, plus thousands of items on sale now. Sports Authority, all things sporting good.
March 27th.
We just landed in a Lone Star State.
The guys head to Texas for some horsing around. And the horses...
That thing's eyeballing me.
...are pissed.
What the hell are you doing?
Impractical Jokers. All new episodes return Thursday, March 27th at 9:30 on True TV.
It's hard work being a real fan. You love your teams, and you want...
Hey, Charter customers, don't miss out on that series premiere because you don't get the channel. We made it hassle-free to upgrade your TV package. So go to channel 2495 to instantly upgrade to Charter TV Silver through your remote. And you'll get over 50 more channels like HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, and ESPNU. You'll even be able to watch NFL draft coverage on the NFL Network. And when you're not at home, take digital networks with you on your mobile devices, including HBO Go and Max Go. So don't wait. Go to channel 2495 to upgrade your TV package right now.
My father bought the Chevrolet dealership in August the 2nd of 1961. We're approaching our 53rd year. Our motto is, it's where customer satisfaction is not our goal, it's our business. We want the people to see, hey, there is a difference at Ray Smith Chevrolet Buick. They're passionate about what they do, they're enthusiastic, and they're going to do it right. You're family with us, and we're going to make sure that we treat you like you would want to be treated.
Time for the Capital One Venture Card Double-Double of the day. Jarnell Stokes had 19 of them this season, tied for third most nationwide and the most by a volunteer since Bernard King.
That's pretty good.
You done anything
You're in a
like Bernard
conversation
King?
with Bernard
Yeah,
King.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Are you old enough to remember Bernard King?
Yes, still old, yes.
Just want to see if we got younger since the last
Didn't get
segment.
younger during the
I remember
commercial.
Bernard King.
Out here, There are no cheat codes, no avatars, no magic stars. This does not require an operating system or a username or password. And there will not be better versions of these games coming out next year. There's nothing like the good of sport. This spring, shop the brands you love, plus thousands of items on sale now. Sports Authority, all things sporting good.
What are you doing?
Watching the tournament on my TV. What are you doing?
That is not a TV.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because I can watch all my TV live with the hopper from Dish.
From Dish?
Dish.
Dish.
Only Dish.
Oh, only Dish.
Uh-oh. Incoming. Hey, boss. Woo! I love working.
Do you ever work?
Dude, I'm trying to watch the game.
The Hopper from Dish brings you all your live games anywhere. Only Dish.
Celebrate the soggy shoes and the slow starts. Celebrate the lessons learned along the way. These are the wins. Not the shiny nail-biting kind. These are the last a lifetime kind.
They're the moments you'll always remember.
Hey, Charter customers, don't miss out on that series premiere because you don't get the channel. We made it hassle-free to upgrade your TV package. So go to channel 2495 to instantly upgrade to Charter TV Silver through your remote. And you'll get over 50 more channels like HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, and ESPNU. You'll even be able to watch NFL draft coverage on the NFL Network. And when you're not at home, take digital networks with you on your mobile devices, including HBO Go and Max Go. So don't wait. Go to channel 2495 to upgrade your TV package right now.
My father bought the Chevrolet dealership in August the 2nd of 1961. We're approaching our 53rd year. Our motto is, it's where customer satisfaction is not our goal, it's our business. We want the people to see, hey, there is a difference at Ray Smith Chevrolet Buick. They're passionate about what they do, they're enthusiastic, and they're going to do it right. You're family with us, and we're going to make sure that we treat you like you would want to be treated.
Coverage of the NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament is sponsored by Southwest Airlines, Dish, and by Northwestern Mutual.
True luxury isn't found following convention, because true luxury follows no one. Its beauty provokes, its touch seduces, its power frees. We believe true luxury liberates. The all-new Infiniti Q50. Lease an all-new Infiniti Q50 for $369 a month.
I don't know who they are, but I love them.
Oh, me too, because I went there. I didn't just hop on the bandwagon.
Save the speech, kid. Sure, it's your Cinderella story, but this time of year, everyone gets invited to the ball. So share some school spirit and teach them that fight song of yours.
We're the mighty Ospreys.
Grab a seat. The game is on.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Mighty Ospreys. Soar, 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 soar.
Five oceans. Seven continents. Whatever it takes. Wherever it takes us. America's Navy. A global force for good.
They're making me test all the new wing recipes. That's too hot.
The Carbonaro Effect. Woo! Premieres May 15th on True TV.
From Dayton, Ohio, welcome to the first four of the NCAA Tournament presented by Northwestern Mutual. As the Big Ten Iowa Hawkeyes take on the SEC Tennessee Volunteers. The winner advancing to the second round. Both the Hawkeyes and Volunteers getting at-large bids, with the winner meeting UMass in Raleigh, North Carolina on Friday. And good evening, everyone. Kevin Harlan with Reggie Miller, the Hall of Famer, and Lenny Elmore. Interesting matchup we've got here with two power conferences Lenny had played.
Well, two teams that are the best among the best rebounding teams in the nation, and they have size. Problem is, Iowa's size goes this way, Tennessee's size goes that way. We'll see who's got the advantage.
Well, I see your size, and I'll raise you the two skill-level players in this game. Jordan McCray and Roy Devin Marble. Those two will lock horns at some point. They're both gifted scorers. Something interesting will happen.
All right, there is a bigger story at play here tonight. And with more on that, the fourth member of our crew is Rachel Nichols.
Yeah, Kevin, Iowa coach Fran McCaffrey has had an extremely unusual and emotional 24 hours for an NCAA tournament coach. Last night, he left his team here in Dayton, flew back to Iowa City to be with his 13-year-old son, Patrick, who had to have a tumor surgically removed from his thyroid. Now, it is always scary when they cut into your kid's throat. There is a danger of nicking the vocal cords, but McCaffrey told me when Patrick woke up and was able to talk, it was an incredibly emotional moment. Now, they're going to do tests on Patrick's tumor. They're going to see whether it's cancerous, but in the meantime, Coach McCaffrey was able to travel back here to Dayton, and Patrick will be watching tonight, and boy, do the players know it. They told me to a man, they are playing for him. So, Patrick, hope you feel better from all of them and all of us.
Well said, Rachel. Thank you. Fran McCaffrey in his fourth year with the Iowa program. Let's take a look at the starting five for each team. With the shooting guard matchup, leading scorers for both clubs. Devin Marble, Jordan McCray are the names to watch, and the players that will be firing on all cylinders tonight. And the head coach of the Tennessee Volunteers, Hanzo Martin, in his third year and his first head coaching spot in the NCAA Tournament.
Yeah, and Hanzo Martin's done a terrific job over the years, not only as head coach here, but prior to that at Southwest Missouri, I believe. He's done a terrific job, and even better, what he does for these guys off the court.
Iowa, 82 points a game on the season, but over the last month, Tennessee has only been allowing 47 points in a stingy 34% defense. Something has to give, gentlemen.
A lot of experience officiating this game. Vern Harris has officiated 6 Final Fours and 4 national championships. Michael Reed, 9 NCAA tournaments, and Sean Cassidy, 5. And here we go in Dayton. The winner will advance.
Well, we talk about the wide bodies right there. Jarnell Stokes, who averages a double-double down low. His strength as well as Ron Maynard.
And that is a foul, and it goes on Tennessee. And Richardson, Josh Richardson, the best defender on the Volunteers, will pick it up.
And already game planning, Coach McCaffrey putting Devin Marble on Jordan McCray early, try to limit his touches. But the Vols' best defender in Richardson is guarding Devin Marble at this end of the floor for Iowa.
Aaron White feeds on the wing. Basabi.
Yeah, Josh Richardson, all-conference defender. You know, he can be a lockdown defender. He moves nicely among the screens, takes away the passing lanes, makes it difficult to get the ball.
They go outside. Basabi with the miss. There was a nice rebound earlier on offensively by Adam Woodbury. And they come the other way. Maimon is the one who grabs it for the Volunteers.
And that's something that's going to be a theme. Which team can keep the other off the offensive glass? Both of these teams excellent at rebounding their own miss and getting second and third opportunities for their team.
Woodbury pokes it away.
Particularly Jarnell Stokes, 4 offensive rebounds a game. That's crashing some board.
And crashing inside is Jarnell Stokes as the foul goes on Basabe for the first time for the Hawks.
And Lynn, you were absolutely right. I'm telling you, look at Tennessee. These guys are wide bodies. Naaman, Stokes. When they take up the lane.
When they set those double screens, you got to walk out of the arena to get around them. They are huge.
Richardson, Barton with a 3. Rebound collected inside by Adam Woodbury. He's got 2 rebounds on both ends of the floor. Gazelle with the drop. Woodbury free to fire.
He can do that. He can stretch out there to that free throw line and knock down shots facing.
High percentage shooter as well. He's 10 of his last 18 over the last 4 games. This being the 5th game.
Tennessee, their first appearance in the NCAA tournament since 2011. A late surge in the season got them here. Little drive inside by Richardson.
Tell you what, nice contest there by Woodbury.
White the other way. And it's Devin Marble on top. White on the wing, very important player. Maybe the most important for Iowa in some reporters' eyes who have been covering this team all season long.
Well, he does a little bit of everything as Woodbury again gets wide open underneath down low. 4 quick points for Iowa. Well, remember, Woodbury only averages a little over 5 points. Has the first 4 here for the Hawkeyes.
Little half-court pressure by Iowa, and you talk about Aaron White's importance. You know, he keeps the defenses totally off of Roy Devin Marble. We're going to take a look at Iowa on the trail. Look at the defense right here. They're going to drop back into the paint. And what that's going to do, it's going to allow this man right here as a trailer. You watch Woodbury. Look at the guys in the paint right there. You have 4 white shirts in the paint. The trailer steps up, gets almost a free throw from the line. And that's what happens when you have a guy who can knock down shots from 15 feet at that size.
For Iowa, Basabe picked up his 2nd personal foul. Zach McCabe, a senior from Sioux City, has checked in.
Both teams offensive rebounding possessions for their teams.
And I'll tell you what, good ball pressure, because Stokes and Naaman have been trying to post up. And they've gotten some advantage, but the ball handlers can't deliver it because the pressure's been applied too tightly.
McCabe grabs the loose ball.
Nice.
And it goes. And White, who got the terrific feed from Gazelle.
How about the delivery there by Gazelle? I mean, he recognized he had White streaking the floor right here, and this is a chest pass in rhythm for Aaron White.
Iowa, number 9 in the nation in scoring, 82 points a game. Outstanding rebounding team, and they push the tempo. They want to increase the possessions. You know, among the possessions that they have, they're 2nd among the major 5 conferences as far as the number of possessions in a game. And they realize that, you know, they want to outrun you, they want to outboard you, and that's going to allow them to outscore you.
All said, Antonio Barton picks up his first personal foul for Tennessee. White was at the line. Hawkeyes 6-zip.
With a little zone pressure here to slow down Tennessee. Kick ball there by Aaron White.
Well, in our first game tonight, Cal Poly became the 2nd team with 19 losses to win an NCAA tournament game, joining Bradley, who initially did it in 1955. They will move on. Going to St. Louis. The winner here goes to Raleigh to take on UMass. McCray got the screen from Stokes and pops one. Rebound by White.
Nice contest there by Devin Marble on McCray. Oh, if you're Devin Marble, you got to take Naaman. There's no way Naaman can guard him on the perimeter. Swing the basketball.
White on top. Outside Gazelle.
But you know what? I do like the fact that Naaman gets down. And so it's going to take Marble more than 2 steps to get past him. Well, he gets him up in the air right there.
What a move there.
Marble averages 17 points a game. Ahead it goes Richardson. Into the defense of Gazelle. Picked up by White. Tennessee has started 0 of 6 from the floor. White!
See how long White is. That's what I'm talking about. Coast to coast. Aaron White gets the rebound. And this is what you do in transition. No one stops you. You take it all the way to the cup.
Hey, Steve. Are those my lights?
When you get a new Buick, you want to show it off. You're invited to the Buick Open House event, where for the first time, select 2014 Buick models are specially priced so you can get thousands off MSRP. Join the thousands switching to Buick and get over $4,100 total value on this Buick Enclave.
With AT&T's new pricing for families, you get 4 lines on AT&T's network, including unlimited talk, unlimited text, and 10 gigs of data to share.
10 gigs?
10 gigs. All for $160 a month.
You know, I think our family really needed this. It's really going to bring us closer together.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
Introducing our best ever family pricing. For instance, a family of 4 gets 10 gigs of data with unlimited talk and text for $160 a month. Only from AT&T.
With communication comes trust. At Northwestern Mutual, we start by getting to know you. Then together build a financial plan that takes advantage of life's opportunities.
Napa know-how? Yeah, comes with every Napa oil filter.
We've got silver, gold, and platinum.
It's like a family of filters.
Cool. Yeah, the family.
Any questions?
La Familia.
Well, we're known for our high-quality filters, but it's not that dramatic.
You calling me a liar? Huh?
I'm not,
Oh.
Yeah, okay. But he can. Hilarious.
Insist on Napa filters.
What are you doing?
Watching the tournament on my TV. What are you doing?
That is not a TV.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because I can watch all my TV live with the hopper from Dish.
From Dish?
Dish.
Dish.
Only Dish.
Oh, only Dish.
Uh-oh. Incoming. Hey, boss. Woo! I love working.
Do you ever work?
Dude, I'm trying to watch the game.
The Hopper from Dish brings you all your live games anywhere. Only Dish.
Welcome back to Dayton. Watch live games on your Amazon Kindle, Android device, iPhone, iPad, or computer with NCAA March Madness Live. Watch now at ncaa.com/March Madness or download the app today. For Iowa with the quick lead, 4 points, 3 rebounds for Aaron White. We send it over to Rachel.
Well, guys, if you hear extra cheering after White scores here, don't be surprised. He's from nearby Cleveland. He's got nearly 40 friends and family members in attendance. Also, Devin Marble told me that his father, Roy, was expected to be here. So good Iowa legend here as well. Going to break now, guys.
He's from Strongsville, Ohio, and Iowa was the only Power Conference school to offer him a deal. Back in a minute.
We know how to hit 3 from here and here, but where we won't drop buckets is here. Seat monitors add unnecessary weight and fuel costs. Unnecessary because you already have the monitor. Rethinking in-flight entertainment, one of the many ways we bring you $69 airfares. For a limited time only, Southwest is offering flights as low as $69. If it matters to you, it matters to us. Book now online only at southwest.com.
Punch it! Let Quicken Loans help you save your money with a mortgage that's engineered to amaze.
Thanks, G.
Introducing the Kelley Blue Book Price Advisor, the powerful new tool that shows you what you should pay. It gives you a fair purchase price that's based on what others recently paid for the same new car and Kelley Blue Book's trusted pricing expertise. KBB.com.
The New York Times called it the greatest show in television history.
This is the car I fell in love with.
Picking up my new Malibu. No way.
It's the Chevy Open House event.
Look at Joe's new truck.
Where the price you see is the price you pay.
Oh, that's me. All right.
From our house to your house. It's time to take home an award-winning Chevy. Now, during the Chevy Open House event, get this 2014 Chevy Equinox LS for under $24 grand. See your selected Chevy dealers.
What's happening, everybody? We're the cast of Impractical Jokers.
Or you might know us as the Tenderloins Comedy Troupe.
Or you might know us as Joe, Mark, Hugh, and Dalton.
Sal.
And we're coming to your town.
Yeah, that's right. What town?
Your town.
I love your town.
Your town's awesome. When are we going?
Soon. So lock your doors.
What?
Bud Light presents Wild West Comedy Festival, the True TV Impractical Jokers tour featuring the Tenderloins. May 16th at Ryman Auditorium. Tickets are on sale now at Ryman.com. Nissan, proud partner of the Ryman.
Advantage in rebounding, 5 of those coming from White and Woodbury. And Lynn, you talked about the width of Tennessee, but it's been the length of Iowa early on here with the rebounding.
Yeah, I mean, it's their angular size as well as their height that's given them an advantage. But equally as important, it's been hard for Tennessee to get the ball inside. A lot of pressure applied to the perimeter. The inability to pass the ball straight with the entry passes straight inside has hurt Tennessee.
Olashaney is in for Iowa, as is Josh Oglesby. And on the bench with a couple of early fouls, as we talked about earlier, is Basabi. He's got 2. Oglesby, Marble, quiet early. He is their leading scorer at 17 points a game. The triple. Rebound pulled down inside by Amani Moore. He checks in for the first time.
That was kind of a sneaky triple right there. As Marble waited for the defender to kind of turn his head, and then he pushed it up there really quickly, almost made it kind of like a quick pitch in baseball.
Marble is 0-3.
Look at the swarm down there on Jarnell Stokes.
Now they tried to get him in there, knocked out of bounds, deflected out of play. 14 seconds on the shot clock. And they go to the bench once again and bring in Darius Thompson. He'll take the place of Antonio Barton.
You know, the double teams inside really frustrate a lot of bigs, but what they have to realize is it's a great opportunity. Let them double you, locate the defense, find an open man. Pretty soon the doubles fall off you, and now you got a great opportunity to do some damage one-on-one.
Zach McCabe picks up a foul for the Hawkeyes. His first.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you're Conzo Martin, you're trying to get the ball inside, but because of the size of Iowa, they're making it very difficult here.
Naaman is out. Derek Reese is in. Very short shot, used the glass of Monty Moore. The sophomore from Kennesaw, Georgia. And the other way, high flying. Stein was Olashaney. He's got his first 2 for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, but you got to get back in transition. If you're Tennessee, just because you made the basket, you've got to get 5 guys back to the paint. Nice recognition there by Iowa to find Olashaney streaking down the middle.
Yeah, Olashaney looked like Bill Russell going from rim to rim on that one, but equally as important, you're right. There's no time to exhale. You score, you better get back.
Jordan McRae throws outside. Reese had his shot deflected, and Marble the other way.
This is a big team on the floor here for Iowa.
Zach McCabe off the bench. He's only averaging 6 a game, and he hits a triple.
And here they're into that pressure now with Aaron White being the head of that snake right there because of his length. See, the thing defensively that Coach McCaffrey can do with this big lineup, you can switch everything.
And that's exactly what they're doing off the screens. And actually, they're trailing and double teaming. There's a big, strong move.
Stokes for 2. He's the second leading scorer. Leading rebounder for the 21-12 Tennessee Volunteers.
So when you look at this Iowa offense, it's very attractive because they get the ball up quick. There's a lot of down screens. We have shooters at the edges.
Marble with 3. McCabe And the rebound is hauled down by Amani Moore. He's got a couple.
Where's Jordan McRae, the leading scorer, almost 19 points for Tennessee.
Inside McRae, right on the doorstep and pulled down by Stokes.
And there's that offensive rebounding prowess we spoke of for a game. Jarnell Stokes just toils and toils in the trenches.
Tennessee has won 5 of 6. They finished the regular season with 3 consecutive wins.
And really, they got it done at the defensive end, which is a little bit surprising here early on in this first half, the way Iowa has gotten off offensively.
Here come the Hawkeyes. Last time they were in the NCAAs, 2006. McCabe. Oglesby. That is a 3. The junior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Drive and kick, man. Drive and kick. This team is very prolific offensively, Iowa is. And they look for one another. Doing a good job early on in this first half of sharing the basketball.
That's the stroke you will want to see from their leading scorer, Jordan McRae. Hawkeyes have led by as many as 12. Tennessee has not had a lead. Ogilvie again puts it up. Stokes grabs the rebound. He averages 10 rebounds a game.
Can't afford to get 3 happy. Tennessee's finding the range now.
Woo, what a move by the slithery Jordan McRae.
You talk about freezing the defense in transition. That's exactly what Jordan McRae did.
Oglesby picks up his first foul. Nice move from the senior from Midway, Georgia. You're watching the First Four presented by Northwestern Mutual.
Success doesn't just happen. It takes work. At Northwestern Mutual, we'll help you build a financial plan and stick with it, doing the little things that can lead to big rewards.
Sabotage in the DEA.
Go, go, go.
You don't become one of their most elite agents.
Clean up aisle 3.
Without being one of the most dangerous.
This guy's a drug war god. Cover your sides.
Door.
We penetrate drug organizations.
Down.
Guess that would make you some enemies, huh? John, cartel's got your wife and kid.
We're here to bring him back home.
Watch out!
Sabotage, rated R.
My name is Jay Wright. I'm the head basketball coach at Villanova University.
How important are decision-making skills in your profession?
They're absolutely vital.
Well, then, as a decision maker, which one would you choose? This one that cleans or this one that cleans and protects against dryness?
That one?
That's it.
That's it? Mm-hmm. You got one question for me?
More care is better. It's an easy decision. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash cleans and protects against dryness.
When you get away from smartphones and video games and tablets, it's amazing what you can really plug into. This spring, shop the brands you love, plus thousands of items on sale now. Sports Authority, all things sporting good.
The Volkswagen Passat TDI Clean Diesel can go 795 highway miles on a single tank. Huh. So you could drive from Los Angeles all the way to Philadelphia with just 3 stops for fuel. That's just a hop, skip, and a jump. Try that in another midsize sedan. It's more of a hop, a skip, a jump, a leap, maybe a schlep, probably a hurdle, a little bit of a trek.
During the TDI Clean Diesel event, get a $1,000 fuel reward card and 0.9% APR for 60 months.
Big Ten Hawkeyes by 7. Get complete coverage of the NCAA Division I Women's Tournament on NCAA.com. Hawkeyes come in 9 up and 9 down under Fran McCaffrey in the Big Ten. They've lost 6 of their last 7. Lost to Northwestern and Chris Collins at the Big Ten Tournament in Indianapolis, Indiana. Their last game out.
Well, I will say this, that Fran didn't seem like a coach who had that much burden on his shoulders yesterday. You know, obviously with his son, kind of put life in basketball in perspective. But he was very optimistic about his team coming back, playing the way they played earlier in the season. They made a couple of tweaks, looking to play better defense. And right now, they seem to be in control.
Well, you nailed it, Lynn. It wasn't offensively. It's all been defensively. Not getting back in transition, giving up offensive rebounds, and really not getting to shooters. And they've done a great job to start of this first half, though.
Utah is in for the first time for the Hawkeyes. With 10:40 to play here in the first half, Tennessee is on a 6-0 run in just 22 seconds. Reese for the Volunteers picks up his first personal. Oglesby and Woodbury out there, along with Utah and Gazelle. With the ball right now, Sabi is playing with a couple of fouls. That's the Hawkeye 5 on the floor. That's an offensive foul on Iowa.
How many times during this tournament are we going to see guys, when you do a dribble handoff, you're continuing to move and you come up with the offensive foul? You got to come to a stationary position, Lynn.
Yeah, that was probably maybe a little exaggerated, because he did hand off and roll, hardly any contact made, but you're absolutely right. And that's what I say on screen and roll. You've got to allow the screener to be set before you make your move. If you do that and make an explosive move, it'll be very effective.
Now Lenny, it's a third foul on Basabi.
Yeah, Basabi's one of those guys that comes in, gives him a good defensive lift, blocking shots. He scored in double figures 9 times this season, but that just obviously depletes their bench when Wasabi has to go back.
Yeah, but you come in with Jared Uthoff, who's another long guy off the bench. Between Uthoff and Basabi, these guys get a lot done here for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Uthoff has it right now. Transfer from Iowa, or rather from Wisconsin, going to Iowa. He puts that in. Uthoff with his first 2. He's from Cedar Rapids, Jefferson High School.
And Utah playing the role of what Aaron White was doing at the top of that little 1-2-2, 1-3-1 slow zone.
Yeah, we talk about Basabi, you talk about Gasell, Uthoff,
Peter Jock, who's in the game right now.
For the first time, a freshman from West Des Moines.
That's the bench that averages 30 points, 19 rebounds, and 3 blocks overall. I mean, you got a bunch of guys. You got a lot of depth if you're Fran McCaffrey.
Zach McCabe has 2. He's taken the place of Basabi, who's got 3 for the Hawks. Here comes Aaron White in the game. He'll take the place of McCabe.
Yeah, but you look at this Iowa team. Look on the floor right now. All these guys are long.
Right.
Long and athletic.
And then you look at Maimon and you look at Stokes. And you say, they're wide and athletic.
Barton on top, Gazelle on him. Gray's on the wing. Utah was defending. Under 9 to play in the first half.
Well, this zone, long shot. The zone has given Tennessee a little bit of problems.
Gazelle drives. White tried to get a hand on it. Crashes hard. Slow to get up. Volunteers the other way. The foul goes on Jock. Or is it knocked out of bounds?
It was kicked out of bounds.
Kicked out of bounds by McRae.
No foul,
Well, the thing about it is Tennessee's got to understand they don't need to get out of control. They've got some advantages. We talk about the strength of their front line. Those guys understand low man wins, and if they can set up down low, get themselves a strong center of gravity beneath them, and get the ball fed to them, they can do some damage.
Here they go with Utah on the pass from Jock and the dance and the swirl. Utah has got 4.
You see how he didn't panic once the ball came to him, especially as that defense collapsed on him.
That's a good point.
Couple pump fakes, still converted.
Yeah, that length right now is giving some problems to Tennessee, but right back at you as big Jarnell Stokes demonstrates his athletic ability.
Jock with the 3.
Well, that's already 5 points for Iowa after Tennessee makes a field goal that they have not gotten back to the paint and branched out. 1 layup, and there's the 3 there by Peter Jock.
Barton to McRae. Zips one inside. Nice catch by Maimon. Maimon puts it in, and Maimon's got 2.
I like Roy Gasell. As soon as he receives it, he's looking up the floor. Not looking laterally, looking up the floor, trying to find a weakness in the defense.
Stokes gets the white miss.
Tennessee needs to string together a few stops here.
Tennessee beat ACC champion Virginia back in late December by 35 points, 87-52.
And that wasn't a beating, that was a flogging, man. 35 points. And Virginia obviously used that to turn their season around. They were outstanding in the ACC. A lot of contact there on the baseline and no call.
Barton with the drive. And on the floor, Maiman. Jump ball. They tie it up. Also diving on there was Adam Woodburn. It'll be Iowa's ball.
Well, you talk about moving the ball and spotting up. No wasted time for Peter Jock.
I'm the world's worst cleaning lady. I'm here in your home having a pretty spectacular Tuesday. But I don't notice the loose rug at the top of your stairs. And that's about to become an issue for me. And if you've got the wrong home insurance coverage, my medical bills could get expensive. So get Allstate.
Good hands, good home. Make sure you have the right home protection. Talk to an Allstate agent.
What are you doing?
Watching the tournament on my TV. What are you doing?
That is not a TV.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because I can watch all my TV live with the hopper from Dish.
From Dish?
Dish.
Dish.
Only Dish.
Oh, only Dish.
Uh-oh. Incoming. Hey, boss. Woo! I love working.
Do you ever work?
Dude, I'm trying to watch the game.
The Hopper from Dish brings you all your live games anywhere. Only Dish.
Hey, Steve. Are those my lights?
When you get a new Buick, you want to show it off. You're invited to the Buick Open House event, where for the first time, select 2014 Buick models are specially priced so you can get thousands off MSRP. Join the thousands switching to Buick and get over $4,100 total value on this Buick Enclave.
I've heard of safes that can't be cracked. We're in. But I haven't found one. Look at that.
The Safe Crackers premieres Monday at 10.
Coverage of the NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament is sponsored by Allstate, Hankook Tire, and by AT&T.
Back at the first four in Dayton, Ohio. Coke Zero wants to know, are you a real fan? Hashtag prove it. Visit the Coke Zero Social Arena in March Madness Live. Hawkeyes have led by as many as 12. Tennessee's not had a lead. Iowa with the 9-point lead right now, despite nothing, Lenny, from their leading scorer, Devin Marble.
Well, I'll tell you what, Josh Richardson has done a nice job, but give Roy Devin Marble credit for allowing the game to come to him. He hasn't really forced anything. Sure, he's 0 for 3. He's got 2 assists, so he's still in the ball game. You know, on the flip side, Josh Richardson 0 for 5, not normally a big scorer, averaging only 9 points a game. That's a lot of shots for a guy known as a defender.
Very efficient Iowa team, 9 field goals on 7 assists. They go inside. Jock saves it. Utah. Shot clock at 16. Marble. He's 0 of 3, and Jock will launch.
How about this? 5 quick points for Peter Jock off the bench here for Iowa. I'm telling you, this is one of the most potent offenses in the country here for Iowa. They come at you at waves, and now they drop back into that matchup zone.
The Hawkeyes have been ranked as high as number 10 this season in college basketball. But no one on this team has played in an NCAA tournament before. They go in deep. Stokes. Outside, Barton. Utah tried to bring it in, knocked away by Stokes.
Now, that's one of the habits in this game that I'm really disliking. When a guy that size, Stokes, dribbles across the front of the rim 5 feet away, and then kicks it outside for a much lower percentage shot. That kind of bothers me, but obviously that's the trend in the game right now.
Here comes Marble to Rachel Nichols.
Yeah, guys, talking about the patience of Devin Marble. Really a mature kid. I was talking before one of our breaks about his dad, Roy, being here in the crowd tonight. And it's not easy to go to the school where your dad was the all-time leading scorer, but Devin told me that he came here with his eyes open to Iowa, that he feels comfortable being his own man, and that his dad, after every game, texts him to tell him what he thinks he did right, what he thinks he can work on. He loves the help from his dad, but he definitely feels like he is forging his own path at Iowa.
Marble so far, Rachel, 0 of 4. His dad, of course, played for the Hawkeyes in the late 80s. A little move inside by Maiman. And picked up by Utah. And here comes Marble. With the whistle.
An offensive foul there
Sure
on
was.
Woodbury.
Yep.
Not set on his screen.
Moore got it beneath the belt.
See, we foreshadowed this earlier. Take a look right here. The screen comes. He's not set. Roy Devin Marble has to wait until his guy is set. Now you run him off the screen. The guy could get hurt like that.
Oh, he did get hurt. New player coming in, Anthony Clemens, a sophomore for the Hawkeyes, joining Marble and Utah on the floor.
Nice minutes there by Jock off the bench.
Indeed.
Hit 2 quick jumpers. Defensively was very active, and now you come in with Clemens.
Olashaney on the floor also for the Hawkeyes, and they're joined by Aaron White. That's the Iowa 5. Naaman on the floor and Stokes down low. McCray is out there. Also Moore with the ball right now is Antonio Barton, senior from Baltimore.
And you definitely have some size out there for Iowa. The only one below 6'6" is Anthony Clemens at 6'1".
McCray the 3, missed it all. Caught by Stokes.
Well, from the perimeter, the zone is really being a problem for Tennessee. What the problem is offensive rebounding. And anytime you're in a zone, you don't have those man-to-man responsibilities to put a body on someone. Nice move there by Stokes to get that offensive rebound.
Marble short right there, 0 of 5. The Hawkeyes are shooting 52% from the field. And Tennessee is shooting 33%.
Well,
with the foul going on Barton for the second time.
We talked about Stokes being an outstanding offensive rebounder. As a shooter, how comfortable are you when you're taking shots and you know you got a guy that can go get you at least 4 or 5 offensive rebounds a game?
Well, you got to utilize the guys down low, because not only if you use them and if you get them going early, they're going to set better screens for you shooters when you're coming off screens.
Olashaney gives off to Clemens. He'll jet down the lane. Nice move by the sophomore.
I have a question. Is everyone off the Iowa bench going to contribute tonight? Seems like everyone has gotten the call when their number has been called. They've been producing offensively.
And no hesitation. Everybody's capable of doing the same thing. Put it on the floor, drive, hit the spot-up jumper. And they're playing strong D, too, although Naaman, that big body, I talked about low man wins. He got down low enough, center of gravity.
But right here, the move by the sophomore, Anthony Clemens of the Hawkeyes, moving inside. You're watching the first 4 presented by Northwestern Mutual.
I'm the world's worst cleaning lady. I'm here in your home having a pretty spectacular Tuesday. But I don't notice the loose rug at the top of your stairs. And that's about to become an issue for me. And if you've got the wrong home insurance coverage, my medical bills could get expensive. So get Allstate.
Good hands, good home. Make sure you have the right home protection. Talk to an Allstate agent.
This is my business. I'm the owner and sole proprietor.
I only have one other employee, Chester.
It's a romantic notion. Be the boss, but you are alone.
Well, not technically alone.
I do have a lot of help, actually.
My UPS store.
I had this printed there. Packing, posters.
I have a mailbox there.
Best thing, they're right down the street.
The owner's a friend.
I got the account.
My team.
Yes! Careful now.
Hurry, get 500 business cards for $5 until April 11th at the UPS store.
Pizza Hut's already a dynasty of pizza greatness. Now they're going for the two-peat, delivering award-winning wing joint quality wings here at our Wing Street Kitchen.
Wouldn't it just be repeat?
No, it's a two-peat. pizza and wings. They're always kitchen fried and hand tossed in 8 signature sauces, and then this guy delivers them right to you. We call him the closer.
Who calls me that?
I did. Just now. Get 8 bone-out wings for $5 or $1 more for bone-in. Go for greatness. Wing Street from Pizza Hut.
When your cable's on the fritz, you get tense. When you get tense, you can't sleep. When you can't sleep, you need to sleep. When you need to sleep, you get stranded. When you get stranded, you have to survive. When you have to survive, you eat wild berries. And when you eat wild berries, you chase imaginary butterflies into something highly illegal. Don't chase imaginary butterflies into something highly illegal. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
I'm an early riser. But Mike's always there, making me feel at home. He helps me understand my vehicle using the same information as a dealer and puts my mind at ease. So by the end of it all, he doesn't just know my car. He knows me.
Visit Jiffy Lube this March and get a service certificate for up to $20 off your next oil change.
The Iowa Hawkeyes got one of the final at-large bids in this tournament. They come out of the Big Ten, and their bench has been huge. It's the 7th most potent Reg in college basketball.
Almost 31 points a game, 19 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. Tonight, 19 of the 27 points have come from the Iowa bench. So everyone's contributing and everyone's engaged, Lynn.
There's a whole lot of irony in that, because talking to Conzo Martin yesterday, he thought the fact that Iowa substituted with so many guys might not ever allow guys to really get into the rhythm of the game. And he thought that they could disrupt that rhythm. You know, he's got his core 8, and they're going to play. They know they're going to play, and thought that they might be better grounded. But the opposite has happened thus far.
With a slashy move, Marble finds a gap, and he gets on through, and he's got his first 2.
Here's the problem when you gamble on Marble because of his length. If you go for the steal and you don't get it, he's too athletic and too skilled once he gets into the paint.
Darius Thompson gives to Moore. Moore faces a double. Now Jordan McRae. Moore once again over Utah.
Nice move there by Armani Moore. Tough move. Known more for his defense, but shown promise at the offensive end.
Clemens got the screen from Olasheni. Marble, another Olasheni screen. 3 to play in the first half. Clemens with the double. Outside Utah. Aaron White by Maimon into Stokes and a foul.
Offensive foul.
First foul on White.
See the drive right here outside of the restricted area. Stokes, a secondary defender. Yes, he was. Both feet outside the restricted area. Was set before White made his upward motion. Good call.
Thompson with the ball right now. Freshman from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Moore. Thompson. Long 2. Yanked down by Clemens. Utah for Maimon. White. Oh, had a nice little pass inside, but Olasheni could not find any kind of footing, and the other way comes Thompson. Outside for McRae. Approaching 2 to play. Nobody in the game in double figures so far. McRae, who averages over 18 a game, was trying to feed, and it ricochets out of bounds, and 2:05 left in the first half.
Because of the length of Iowa, you may look like there's only 5 guys on the floor because they're so long. It looks like there's 6 or 7 guys because they're so active with their hands coming up with those deflections.
And knowing that, Tennessee's got to come and meet passes, or they've got to really be able to lock guys down low. That time Stokes never really locked the defender, and the defender got a hand on it.
Olasheni setting some screens, and the ball jarred free. And Thompson the other way for the Volunteers, who come in at 21-12. Southeastern Conference record of 11-7. 2 consecutive NIT appearances for the Vols.
They're going to allow Tennessee to take those outside shots. They're trying to protect the middle from Maiman and Stokes.
Wow, Shaney in Utah, and also in there, Aaron White defending for Iowa, but the foul is called. Looked like White will pick it up for the Hawkeyes. It is his second, and stay tuned for the AT&T at the half with Matt Weiner, Seth Davis, Steve Smith, and Grant Hill. They are live in Atlanta with analysis in the first half, as well as another Naismith Watch presented by AT&T. That's coming up on the AT&T at the half.
I'll be curious what Steve, as well as Grant, looking at Jordan McRae as well as Roy Devin Marble, two guys that play that wing position. Both of those guys were playing at that next level. They were long, athletic. Could it translate, and how it has translated to the success of both of these guys' teams?
Oglesby and Gasell check back in for the Hawkeyes. Joining Marble and Utah. At the free throw line is Maiman, who missed all of last season as he was coming back from knee surgery. But he is just as effective still with 8 rebounds a game for the Balls.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about positioning and desire. You don't have to be the greatest leaper to rebound, but you got to be tough. And that's what Conzo Martin tries to instill in his guys. They've got to model a tougher breed. And, you know, they want to be able to walk on the floor and believe that they're the tougher of the two teams.
Gasell weaving. Utah driving. Oh, he broke the ankles of Maiman.
Nice little run and stretch here for Tennessee as we close this first half. Now they're starting to insert their will defensively versus Iowa.
Olashani from London for Fran McCaffrey picks up a foul. It is his second. We go to the other end, and Stokes, a 67% free throw shooter, will be at the line. He's a junior from Memphis, Tennessee, Southwind High School. Well, Monday, True TV is cracking the lock on all new series events. The Safecrackers premieres Monday at 10 p.m. on True TV.
But if you're Coach Martin, right now you're down by 5. Hadn't played particularly well, have not shot the ball. But you're within striking distance.
Tennessee's on an 8-2 run, Lenny.
Yeah, they're starting to find their way right now, and they recognize they've got to go inside, play a little inside out, force the defense to adjust, and good anticipation.
Telegraph pass there by Oglesby.
Josh Richardson, though, the best defender for Tennessee, still had the presence of mind. Get up in game possession, not just knock it away.
You have to get the last shot here of the half if you're Tennessee.
Stokes the screen. McRae, he'll be dealing with Marble. Game clock and shot clock are right on top of each other. Winding up the first half with the winner advancing to Raleigh. McRae inside. Thompson. Utah there. Woodbury there. Picked up by McRae. Got it. He beats the buzzer and gives great hope to the Volunteers, who come back from 12 down to trail by just 3 at halftime.
A 10-2 run to end this first half, and they've gotten it done really at the defensive end, and timely shooting here by Jordan McRae.
They never gave up on it. That's the thing. They kept it alive. And McRae, one eye on the clock, one eye on the hoop, celebrates.
So Tennessee shoots 38% to Iowa's 52, and they trail by just 3 as we swing it over to Rachel Nichols.
Well, Pat, your team's still leading, but Tennessee on a 10-2 run there. What did you see as things start to fall apart?
Our offense was sputtering, and they were getting some second shots. They were driving the ball. They got to the free throw line. They got into the double bonus. Very physical game. We're driving the ball, too. We need to get to the line.
Thanks very much. Back to Kevin.
Fran McCaffrey's team leads the Big Ten in scoring at 82 points a game. But in the first half here, in the first 4, they get 29. We'll take a break, and then we'll send you to the AT&T at the half after these messages. You're watching the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship.
How are we looking here, Charlie?
All sectors are looking great.
Excellent.
Hey, you guys doing?
Oh, well, we're double-checking the distributed antenna system. So when all you fans post to Instagram, there'll be more network to handle it.
So, you guys hiring?
Do you know how to optimize a 9-beam multi-beam antenna system?
Nope. That a deal breaker?
Pretty much.
All right.
Enjoy the show.
AT&T is building you a better network.
With communication comes trust. At Northwestern Mutual, we start by getting to know you, then together build a financial plan that takes advantage of life's opportunities.
March 27th, the Jokers head to Texas for an all-new episode.
We're gonna be lassing up trouble all over the Wild Wild West, trying to humiliate each other.
Thanks, guys, for coming. What we do is we show, like, what it's like to be a real cowboy.
Yeehaw! Yahoo! Partner!
It ain't New York anymore.
Saddle up with the Impractical Jokers. All new episodes return Thursday, March 27th at 9:30 on True TV.
Everyone's liking, tweeting, and sharing South Beach Tow.
Man, that's what's...
Let Universal Kia double your tax refund or down payment. That's right. On select models, Universal Kia will double your down payment up to $6,000. Kia is a changing car company, and Universal Kia is changing to keep up with the style, quality, and value that Kia has evolved into. Kia now builds a car for everyone with payments starting as low as $149. If you need credit help, we want to help. Hurry, get to Hickory Hollow, Rivergate, Franklin, or 24/7 at universalkia.com. Kia, it's the real deal.
Static. Did you try calling him? Yes. Texting? Well, of course. Well, anything? Nothing. What about this? We've never used it before. I know. This is an emergency. Light her up!
With more than 450 agents in 135 communities, help is easy to find. Just visit FBITN.com.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this.
Presented by AT&T. Rethink possible.
7-0 run to close out the half for Tennessee, and things have tightened up in Dayton. Iowa's lead is down to 3 at 29-26. AT&T at the half. Rolling from Atlanta. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Weiner, Grant Hill, Steve Smith, Seth Davis from Sports Illustrated. Much more in this game coming up in just a bit. First, we're going to look ahead. Tomorrow, the whole thing gets underway. The madness begins. The first broadcast window starts at 12:15 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. Seth, of those games, what are you looking at?
You got to like Harvard-Cincinnati, that 12-5 matchup at 210. I mean, Cincinnati's supposed to be the favorite. I can't find anyone who's picking them. So that's everybody's upset special, it feels like, including mine.
Harvard has been a sexy pick in that round on a lot of brackets so far. All right, second broadcast window of the day, roughly 2:45 Eastern Time on CBS with Western Michigan and Syracuse. Grant, who are you looking at?
Well, I like Michigan State. I like the Michigan State-Delaware game. I'm a big fan of Tom Izzo. I saw them play in November against Kentucky. I knew then they could be a national champion. They're healthy. Brandon Dawson's back, had a great conference tournament. And Tom Izzo, every senior has played in the Final Four. He's the Coach K of the Big Ten.
That's a big compliment.
That was
President Obama picked him to win it.
You know what? And the
left
president,
that out.
you're right. President Obama picked him, so you got to go with the president.
That was Grant speaking, by the way, not Smitty on Michigan State. Here's Smitty speaking.
That was Grant sucking up to Smitty.
Man, I'm looking at this St. Joseph UConn. I want to give Kevin Ollie a lot of credit. He's done an excellent job taking over this program. They have two great guards, Shabazz Napier and Ryan Boatwright. When you have two penetrating guards with the new rules, it's hard to keep guys in front of you.
Shabazz Napier, the AAC Player of the Year. And finally, tomorrow night, broadcast window number 4. Back to you, Seth.
Another powerful 4-seed, Louisville against Manhattan. Manhattan coach Steve Masiello played for Rick Pitino at Kentucky, coached under him at Louisville, was hired off that staff at Manhattan. That's classic teacher versus pupil, and we all know how that usually ends. The teacher usually wins.
Typically, that's the case, yes. All right, earlier tonight, third game of the first 4, the Cal Poly Mustangs beat Texas Southern 81-69 despite 38 from Eric Murray of the Tigers. Cal Poly becomes just the second team in tournament history to record a win with as many as 19 losses. Great story. 7th seed in their own Big West tournament. Not everyone is impressed, apparently. Twitter is great for snarky comment.
No.
It's great for that. What was Greg Marshall said about wolves and sheep and wolves not caring about the opinions of sheep?
Leave it up to Greg. Leave it up to Greg.
Yeah, that's very deep. Very deep for Wednesday night. Can we wait for the depth for tomorrow?
That's what he said.
Trying to keep it shallow here.
What did he say about the wolves and the sheep?
Wolves eat sheep, right? Wolves eat sheep.
Do not care about the opinions of sheep. I think that was the gist of it, more or less.
They eat sheep.
I like that.
They do eat them too, yeah.
The Ohio State University.
The University of Texas Southern University.
California, Berkeley.
Old Dominion University.
Harvard University.
The University of Virginia.
Texas A&M.
Norfolk State University.
University.
Arizona State.
Pennsylvania State University.
The few, the proud, the Marines.
Hey, Chris Webber. We're trying to watch the game. Chris Webber!
Whoa, is that?
2 sandwiches for $5 at Burger King.
Can I get a Big King?
Watch like a king with the NCAA 2 for $5 deal, only at Burger King, where taste is king.
Be one with it, and it will be one with you. Be one with your tires, and the road will be one with you. Hang-up tires.
We all think about life insurance, but when we start worrying about tomorrow, we miss out on the things that matter today. At AXA, we offer advice and help you break down your insurance goals into small, manageable steps. Because when you plan for tomorrow, it helps you live for today. Can we help you take a small step? For advice, retirement, and life insurance, connect with AXA.
This winter, NCAA.com is Championship Central. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place.
Be tougher than that team.
With exclusive access.
We're ready to go.
Live broadcasts of multiple winter championships across all divisions and on-demand highlights for every single championship. No one has you covered this winter more than NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
Of the more than 4,000 student athletes who play Division I men's college basketball, only one will earn the most prestigious individual honor in the sport, the Naismith Trophy presented by AT&T. AT&T helps make your vote count. Don't forget to vote on March 23rd when the 4 Naismith Trophy semifinalists are announced. For more details on the Naismith finalists and the Naismith Trophy presented by AT&T, visit ncaa.com/Naismith.
(1975), John Wooden goes out with his 10th title. After a Final Four win against Louisville, the 64-year-old Wooden announced his retirement in a post-game press conference. 2 days later, the Bruins outran Kentucky 92-85 to win Wooden's 10th championship in a 12-season span. Richard Washington led the Bruins with 28 points and 12 rebounds. Dave Myers and Ralph Drollinger also had double-doubles to help the Bruins send the legendary Wizard of Westwood out on top.
Somebody should write a book about that man. In fact, I think somebody has.
Really?
Called Wooden, A Coach's Life, available wherever books are sold.
He's getting out
4 or 5. I want to get to double
hand here.
digits. I want to get to double digits.
Nice.
It's
By
only
tonight?
Wednesday, guys.
By tonight?
By the end of the
Might have
weekend. Oh, wait, it's just going up.
It's wildly popular. New York Times bestseller.
Not verified.
Hope there's no fact checkers watching.
Way to throw that out there, Seth. I love it.
All right, let's talk basketball. Iowa was up by as many as 12 in this first half, and part of their problem here down the stretch, losing 6 of 7. Well, not part of their problem. A major issue has been defense. They were better in this first half.
Well, it helps when you're playing a team like Tennessee that doesn't make three-point shots. So even though Jordan McRae is Tennessee's leading scorer, Jarnell Stokes is their best player. Look at the heightened awareness on Jarnell Stokes down low. That's Mike Gazelle completely leaving Antonio Barton so they can trap Stokes in the short corner, forces him to get rid of it, and the ball goes out of bounds. And then you'll see here, Jordan McRae is going to go on the drive, but Gabriel Olasheni is going to stay back on Stokes and basically concede the jumper in the lane. So the good news for Iowa is that Stokes has only taken 3 shots. The bad news is he's made all 3, and he also has 6 rebounds. So they're going to keep sagging it in on those bigs, keep them from scoring inside because they know Tennessee can't beat them from behind the three-point line.
See those numbers over the last 7 games of the season, the 80 points and the opposing field goal percentage, both the worst among tournament teams. Transition D is something that Tennessee will have to work on at halftime.
Yeah, Tennessee can win this game, but they have to get back in transition. We know Iowa likes to run. They've scored 12 points out of their first half total in transition, and Tennessee has not done a great job. Here it's about court balance. 5 guys after a made. Iowa gets the ball out. Marble sees Olasheni running the court, beating all 5 down for an uncontested dunk, unacceptable. And here Gazelle finds Peter Jock in transition. There was some confusion there between the guards. You got to get back. You got to, in the half court, Tennessee has done a pretty good job of defending Iowa, but in transition, 12 baskets is too many. They got to do a better job in the
12
second
points.
half.
They're plus 10 in that category so far.
Math? Who does math?
Yeah, not us. Not us very often. Not well, anyway. Reggie Miller's calling the game, and he's also on the Twitter out there, and he's asking you guys questions. He wants to know what you thought of Roy Devin Marble and McRae, Jordan McRae.
Well, I'll take Roy Devin Marble at first. I think it's hard sometimes. I had this problem sometimes at the college level and the pro level. He's a guy that can play multiple positions. He can play the point, and he can score the basketball. You can see he's been a little bit tentative of coming out shooting the basketball, trying to get everybody going, and then now he's pressing because he hasn't made any shots. As being the best player, the leader, you can see that pressure building up to him. He just has to play. You can't think about what position you are. Once you have the basketball, let it flow, and I think that's what's been his problem. Even though they have the lead, I think he'll have a better second half.
I agree, and I love both players. Jordan McRae has had a great first half. He hit a three-pointer. He's hit some shots. I like 6'6", 6'7" guys that can handle the ball, can make plays, can do a lot of different things from a versatility standpoint on the court. They're going to need both teams are going to need those guys to play well. Marble play better, and, of course, McRae to continue to what he's doing in the second half.
McRae 3 of 6 for 8 points. Marble is just 1 of 6 so far and 2 points so far, and it is a 3-point Iowa lead. Jarnell Stokes and the Vols trying to get a little closer on the other side. The second half is next from Dayton.
What are you doing? Watching the tournament on my TV. What are you doing?
That is not a TV.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because I can watch all my TV live with the hopper from Dish.
From Dish?
Dish.
Dish.
Only Dish.
Oh, only Dish.
Uh-oh. Incoming. Hey, boss. Woo. I love working.
Do you ever work?
Dude, I'm trying to watch the game.
The Hopper from Dish brings you all your live games anywhere. Only Dish.
What are you doing? There's no dip in that bowl.
They're new Pringles tortillas. It's so good they don't need dip.
Why do you have to have imaginary dip?
Well, everybody else was dipping. I thought.
Can I have some of your dip?
Please. Not bad, right?
I'll have some more.
It's a double dip. You double dipped. Okay, now I'm gonna have to wash this entire.
New Pringles tortillas. You dip them or don't.
Pringles!
When you get away from smartphones and video games and tablets, it's amazing what you can really plug into.
Let's go.
This spring, shop the brands you love, plus thousands of items on sale now. Sports Authority, all things sporting good.
Daddy, there's a monster in my closet.
Monsters, huh?
The original Channel Lock 440. Possibly the most versatile tool you can own, and the perfect tool for the times.
They're the moments you'll always remember.
They won it! Unbelievable!
These moments only happen once.
And there's only one place to see them all as they happen. NCAA March Madness Live.
This is what the tournament is all about. They don't call it March Madness for nothing.
Watch every game in real time from anywhere on any device. Never miss a moment with NCAA March Madness Live.
I'll tell her whatever she wants. Anything that'll get her to open up to me. Anything. Just to hear the sound of that click.
The Safecrackers, all new series, premieres Monday at 10.
Open the door, for God's sake.
Only on True TV.
This telecast is copyrighted by the NCAA for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any picture, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the NCAA's consent is prohibited.
AT&T at the Half is presented by AT&T. Rethink possible.
Starting route now. Exit in 1/4 mile. Bear toward the right in 500. Make that 100 feet. Take a right-hand turn in. Wow, that came up quick. In a 1/4 mile, take a left on. You are ahead of me. Prepare to take a left onto Broad. Are you doing that on purpose? Your final destination is coming up at... Never mind, we're here.
Navigate your route quicker.
Phew.
The new Regal from Buick.
From sketch to showroom, this is the ultimate design competition.
I will be the Motor City Master.
Coming this summer to True TV. It's hard work being a real fan. You love your teams, and you want coverage.
Hey, Charter customers, don't miss out on that series premiere because you don't get the channel. We made it hassle-free to upgrade your TV package. So go to channel 2495 to instantly upgrade to Charter TV Silver through your remote. And you'll get over 50 more channels like HBO, Showtime, Cinemax, and ESPNU. You'll even be able to watch NFL draft coverage on the NFL Network. And when you're not at home, take digital networks with you on your mobile devices, including HBO Go and Max Go. So don't wait. Go to channel 2495 to upgrade your TV package right now.
Latte or Olay, cozy or cool, or exactly the way you want it. Until boom, it's bedtime. Your mattress is a battleground of thwarted desire. Enter the all-new Sleep Number Classic series, designed to let couples sleep together in individualized comfort. Starting at just $699.99 for a queen mattress. He's the softie. His Sleep Number setting is 35. You're the rock at 60. And snoring? Sleep Number's even got an adjustment for that. Find your Sleep Number setting only at a Sleep Number store. No better sleep with Sleep Number.
Sponsored by Buick Regal. Applebee's. Bud Light. And by Northwestern Mutual.
Welcome back to the First Four, presented by Northwestern Mutual from Dayton, Ohio. Iowa scored only once in the last 4:10 of the first half, and this is the closest it's been since the opening seconds. With Reggie Miller and Lenny Elmore, Kevin Harlan, Rachel Nichols is on our sideline. All right, Reg, some first half perspective.
Well, if I'm Tennessee, I'm pretty happy right now. We shot 38%, 1 of 10 from downtown, and we've been out-rebounded, and we're only down by 3.
Well, and also showing signs of trying to find our big guys. We're shaking that perimeter pressure that prevented us from going inside, as now Mayman and Stokes have 7 points each.
In the first half, the Hawkeyes shot 52% from the floor.
Yeah, it was from everyone. Started with Woodbury, back-to-back baskets to get this game started, but the bench was so huge for Coach McCaffrey. And then Devin Marble, this is his only basket of that first half. He's got to get going offensively if they want to advance.
Yeah, you talk about the scoring for Iowa. 9 people are in the books, no one with more than 5 points. So you know that that kind of diversity makes it very difficult for defenses to kind of key on one guy.
Moments ago here in Dayton, our Rachel Nichols caught up with the Tennessee head coach in his third year, Cuonzo Martin.
10-2 run at the end of the first half. What did you say to the guys at halftime to try to keep it going?
Really just to relax. I thought the nerves and energy behind the game, NCAA Tournament game, I thought our guys were overexcited. Just relax and have fun.
Thanks a lot.
First time he's coached a team in the NCAA as he played his college basketball at Purdue. He was the all-time leader in three-point percentage. And he came to Tennessee from Missouri State. And he is a cancer survivor, so he can truly register with what the McCaffreys are going through with their 13-year-old son, Patrick, who we understand is back in Iowa City and watching. Patrick, we need to get you here to the tournament. Here comes McCray inside, missing for the Volunteers. And the rebound is hauled down by Basabe, who got in some early foul trouble for Iowa.
See if Iowa can get back in transition. They did a great job the first 6-7 minutes of that first half of getting easy buckets. And then that Tennessee defense starting to tighten up.
Nice move inside by the angular Adam Woodbury, the sophomore, and he's got 6 points.
Yeah, Stokes made a mistake of trying to gamble, get on the high side, and the pass was perfect on the baseline, and Woodbury followed through.
That's how Woodbury started this ball game, the first 2 buckets down low.
I'm surprised Stokes is even trying to high side him or front him. Just play behind him, push him away from the basket, and you've got a better opportunity of defending him.
Ball kicked out of bounds right there by Aaron White. So White is on the floor, joined by Basabe. Roy Marble at the top of the defense, Mike Gazelle. Naaman outside to Barton. On top, Richardson. The uncontested triple. Nice rebound, lassoed right there by Naaman.
1 of 11 now from downtown.
On the fly. Yep, there's Barton with the shot. Gazelle. Switch on defense. And the 3. Nice retrieval inside. Put up. And that's no good by Basabe. And finally they get it to go. 8 points for Woodbury, who averages 5 points a game.
Well, if you're Fran McCaffrey, you're pleased that your guys are sticking around the basket, getting offensive rebounds. And if you're Cuonzo Martin, you can't believe that I was getting good position under there. You're stronger, you can root them out, but nobody from Tennessee is doing anything about it.
How about Richardson's try for the Volunteers?
Isn't that what we said was going to be one of the points? Which team was going to be able to keep the other off that offensive glass and get second shot opportunities?
Well, Tennessee's not using what they have, and that's the wide bodies, and they're not placing them on the slender or more slender bodies of Iowa.
Marble is 1 of 6 and has struggled, and he averages, as we said, 17 points a game for the Hawkeyes. Here's McCray on top. He averages 18 points, and he's got 8. And a whistle and a foul. Woodbury hits the deck hard.
Take a look. Shot goes up, and Stokes just turns and looks at the basket. No pretense of blocking out. And Woodbury just does a nice job utilizing his length to go right to the front of the rim.
Marble picks up his first foul.
Jordan McCray has to get going offensively here for Tennessee. We saw that little splurge he had towards the end of that first half. Got to be more aggressive at the start of this second half.
Here's Barton, who has struggled tonight. Nice pass by Naaman. What a beauty. He throws it. The big man goes inside to McCray, who's got 10.
And I tell you what, Cuonzo Martin will tell you that the struggles Tennessee had early in the season in part had to do with Jerron Naaman coming back from the knee injury. He redshirted last year. Never really fully came back, but now he's playing, you know, at an optimal level, and he does so many things for this team. Rebounds, scores, passes the ball. He's a leader unto himself.
White to Marble. White trying to get a hand on it. Volleyball inside, retrieved by Jarnell Stokes. And here come the Volunteers. 10 or more conference wins the last 2 seasons. They go inside. Woodbury grabs the miss.
Yeah, if you're Naaman, the pass came over top. Take your time, gather your feet, and go on up. He had a wide open lane.
The Marble floater won't go. The rebound by Naaman. Richardson into Woodbury, trying to go around Gazelle, and a foul. Tennessee forcing the issue inside.
Jordan McCray, you know, he throws the ball to the weak side in a little bit of a mixed direction, and in this zone, the best way, you just come from the backside and score.
You know, he got lost back there. The defense kept their eye on the ball and not man ball. And McCray did the right thing and go to the open spot.
Gazelle picks up his first. At the free throw line is Josh Richardson. Get the most complete coverage of every team in your bracket. And the tournament's best moments with the Team Stream app from Bleacher Report. Fuel your passion with Team Stream on your iPhone, your iPad, or your Android device today. Richardson from Edmond, Oklahoma, went to Santa Fe High School. And he led the team in free throw shooting most of the season. Little 6-0 run here by the Tennessee Volunteers.
McCabe, Utah, Oglesby now off the bench in for Iowa here. Remember, their bench played fantastic in that first half.
Marble wheeling inside to the newly instated Derek Reese. And Reese, sophomore from Orlando, picks up his second personal foul.
Well, Reese gets called for the arm bar, and that was one of the more pronounced calls regarding freedom of movement that we've seen all night.
You were anxious to see how they were going to call the game, weren't you?
Yeah, the first game as well as this game is these teams like Iowa, for instance, relies heavily on getting to the free throw line.
Here's McCabe just off the bench, fouled on the play by Reese. Also, Oglesby has come in for the Hawkeyes with 16-12 to play.
You talk about a fundamental move there by McCabe. Nice little jump stop, pump fake, wait for the defender to get into the air, feels the contact, going to the free throw line for two.
73% free throw shooter.
Now, is this a third free throw attempt for Iowa during this whole game? It's amazing. They averaged 27.6 free throw attempts per game and 20 makes per game. That's terrific right there with that ball fake.
Lenny, almost as many made free throws for the Hawkeyes as their opponents attempt.
Yeah, I mean, they make a living getting to the line, but in this game, Tennessee's done a nice job of playing defense without fouling and limiting Iowa's output from the free throw line.
With the struggles of Devin Marble, 23 of the 35 points have come from the bench. Now let's just imagine if Devin Marble can get it going offensively, where Iowa would be.
Here's McCray finding Richardson. Maiman back outside to Josh, who makes the move. And a little shove and a little foul. It goes on Marble for the second time with the Hawkeyes on top of the Volunteers.
With communication comes trust. At Northwestern Mutual, we start by getting to know you. Then together build a financial plan that takes advantage of life's opportunities.
Every kind of fan loves the 2 for $20 menu in the Applebee's Fan Zone. From the Kung Fu Master to the Stranger Hugger. Because every kind of fan loves one app and 2 entrees for $20. The 2 for $20 menu from Applebee's. See you tomorrow.
Uma, you're getting mail here now?
When you give the people free nationwide calls, you're gonna get some fan mail.
And what is this?
Oh, it's a trophy. I'm rated #1. Couldn't make the awards show, because I'm here, helping you make free calls.
And what about that?
That is my Uncle Rupert.
Hello, Uncle Rupert.
Oh, please don't.
Cheerio.
You can stop.
Okay.
Crystal clear nationwide calling for free. Uma, the smartphone for your home.
Put it on my Capital One Venture card. I earn unlimited double miles.
Hey, you're not the Charles Barkley.
Yes, I am.
Nah, Charles Barkley's way taller.
There's my picture on the wall.
Yeah, that could be anyone.
What about my jersey over there?
Oh, yeah, that's your jersey.
There's my bobblehead right behind you.
All right, well, let me see you bobble. Yeah, I'm just not buying it, man.
Earn unlimited double miles with no blackout dates from the Capital One Venture card.
My brother John, he works here.
John, you know this guy?
What's in your wallet?
We know how to hit 3 from here and here. But where we won't drop buckets is here.
Seat monitors add unnecessary weight and fuel costs. Unnecessary because you already have a monitor. Rethinking in-flight entertainment, one of the many ways we bring you $69 airfares. For a limited time only, Southwest is offering flights as low as $69. If it matters to you, it matters to us. Book now online only at southwest.com.
And the officials are taking a look at this play that happened at the free throw line. Watch the elbow here by Jarnell Stokes, goes right through the chin there of Woodbury. And my only question to you, Lynn, being a former big guy, is, I mean, what is he supposed to do? Both players are low right here. I know there's contact. In my opinion, it's a play on, but if there's a letter of the law, this could be a flagrant one.
Yeah, it could be. To me, the deciding factor would be elbows are locked together right here. Is Stokes trying to get his arm free? Does he believe he's getting his arm free and the hit to the chin is inadvertent?
See, the thing I'm looking at is both players are low. They're both jockeying for position. It wasn't like Jarnell Stokes intentionally went to the jaw or the throat of Woodbury.
Yeah, is he trying to get his arm free? Take a look right here. Excessive contact for pushing, holding a player from behind to prevent a score. Now, it's definitely not a flagrant 2. I don't believe that. But was the contact excessive? That's the most important thing.
Well, I say this, there's contact on every play. You could call this down low a lot of times, especially when two bigs are involved.
It's problematic for these officials, seasoned veteran officials, and they're looking at it over and over and over again.
We have a combined 60 Division I years of officiating between Vern Harris, Michael Reed, and Sean Cassidy, including 6 Final Fours by Harris.
I believe they may call a flagrant 1 on Jarnell Stokes.
Contact, dead ball, technical foul. Iowa will shoot 2 free throws and get the ball at half court.
And that's what he's telling coaches Martin and McCaffrey.
A contact, dead ball, technical foul on Tennessee. Not a flagrant 1. Contact, dead ball, technical foul. 2 shots for Iowa, and they retain possession.
Which essentially is the same outcome
as a flagrant 1.
Yeah, except, you know, obviously there's more attached to the player who commits it, but
winner of this game will meet 6-seeded UMass Friday night in Raleigh in the second round of the NCAAs. Earlier tonight, Cal Poly beat Texas Southern.
And anyone can shoot the 2 free throws. It doesn't have to be Woodbury, who was on the end of that elbow by Stokes. So anyone can shoot the 2 free throws.
Utah is an 81% free throw shooter for the Hawkeyes.
And I suspect it comes under the rule of illegal contact caused by an elbow, swing of the elbow, which is deemed excessive or unnecessary, but does not rise to the level of a flagrant 2. So that's where the contact comes in. It's not quite, you know, as bad as you would think, but it certainly is a contact foul.
The same penalty.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Red Eyes are on Marble.
I mean, he struggled offensively, and with Tennessee getting ready to try to make a run here, they're going to need his offense. You can't continue to rely, which has been fantastic, the bench of Iowa, but Devin Marble has to get going offensively.
And Lenny, you're watching the Tennessee Bigs.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing that got Tennessee back in the ballgame in the first half by getting to Naaman, getting to Stokes inside and allowing them to do some damage. Iowa's backed off the pressure that they had applied earlier and made it difficult to get it inside, and that's what you got to do. Get into the big stuff.
Gentle touch by Jarnell Stokes, who averages 14 points a game. He's got 9.
I'm not quite sure if you're Devin Marble, guarding McCray has not taken a little bit out of your offense, chasing him around.
Interesting observation.
Offensively.
He spends so much energy doing that. Here is Marble, long baseliner picked up by McCray.
But remember, Richardson is a lockdown defender now, and he's done a terrific job of denying and forcing Marble in areas where he's not comfortable. So So the combination of the two, I think, have certainly held Marble down. But he's going to have to assert himself. There is no question about it.
Naaman trying to get position on McCabe. Outside they go. Richardson the triple.
Inside out.
Great decision there by Naaman. Recognized the double team came from the backside. Found a wide open Richardson for three.
It's the first time. Great throw inside. Woodbury with a terrific feed from Oglesby. And Woodbury has got 10 when he averages 5 a game. He's double his output.
And he's got a smile on his face because he knows about a half-inch less, that would have been a rub-in or would have been a clank off the rim.
We just had our first time. Iowa was up by 12. Tennessee has continued to work their way back in.
And Woodbury had a season-high 11 points versus the Illini on March 8th. Already 10 points here tonight.
Antonio Barton finds Stokes, the junior, who's doubled in a Hawkeye straitjacket. Shot clock at 1. Nice defense by the Iowa Hawkeyes.
Checking into the game for Iowa. Gabriel Olashemi, Peter Jock, and Mike Gazelle.
Get it off in time.
Good call there by the officials. Ball was still in the hands of Naaman.
Olasheni will check in for the Iowa Hawkeyes. McCabe still at the top. Utah slashing across the lane.
What was that? I think that was a pass. I hope off the glass. I think that was a pass there.
McCray to Barton. Approaching 13 to play in the second half. The winner advances to the second round. Naaman trying to make the move. McCabe was down there defending. And McCabe will pick up his third.
Boy, Naaman just moved McCabe wherever he wanted to go. It was like pushing furniture around the house, redecorating. But I tell you, this is one of those things where Tennessee has to be very confident right now. You know, we mentioned about the last 5 opponents. They've held them to an average of 47.4 points per game, and they're 4-1 in those 5 games. They're back in this ball game. They apply that defense and unlock the key to finding some consistent offense. They may wind up victorious here.
Marble's got 2 points, yet Iowa has led most of the game. And now by 2, before by 12.
Good Coach Martin, you've come in with the rookie and Thompson at point guard. Antonio Barton averages almost 8 points a game. Is 0 of 5, really struggling from the field.
Good rebound, Stokes. Grinding his way inside and finally claimed by newly instated Basabi.
Now you got to get back.
Oh, what a pass by Gazelle, and a foul as Olasheni goes crashing to the floor for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I love the fact that the Iowa bigs run the floor, try to beat their men down the floor. You know, you see, look at Stokes. He's just trying to kick the ball, do anything he can to keep Olasheni from getting his hands on it, because Olasheni's beating him down the floor. True test of your endurance.
Olasheni is a 6'10 junior from London. Play the official bracket game of NCAA March Madness. The Capital One NCAA March Madness Bracket Challenge is still open. So get your picks in now at ncaa.com/bracket challenge.
This is a scary game for Iowa. You've pretty much controlled the pace, the boards. You're shooting the ball pretty well from the field, but yet you're only up 3 again. And this is with the struggles of the inside guys of Stokes and Naaman.
You just saw the free throws identical.
Yeah, and that's the problem for Iowa. They're accustomed to getting to the line more and shooting more free throws. That hasn't come to pass, and now they're in a ball game.
Give a lot of credit
Good pass
to Tennessee.
Stokes is right there. Knocked away by 1, and then a second Hawkeye coming in is Olasheni and Basabi.
Time to eat your Wheaties. Big boy rebound right here. I'm saying missed shot.
Well, first of all,
get in the weight room here, little fella.
There was contact on that shot, and that's not incidental. So they gave Stokes a little more leeway.
Basabi just picked up his 4th.
Yeah, that's tough because Basabi's a pretty good shot blocker.
Yeah, but look at the length that's coming in for Iowa right now. I mean, this is running 7'1", 6'9", and 6'8".
Stokes, 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Another double-double, 19 double-doubles in his career.
Number 20 tonight. They go down low. There's a shove and the foul. Tennessee. Stokes picks up number 2. From Dayton, you're watching the First Four, presented by Northwestern Mutual.
I'm a 6'8" power forward from your alma mater. We're one shot away from winning it all. And you couldn't even look away if your kitchen was on fire. Hey, look, your kitchen's on fire. And if you got your home insurance where you got your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for all that. It's March, and it's mayhem. So get Allstate, where agents help keep you protected from mayhem like me.
Mayhem is everywhere, so get an Allstate agent. Are you in good hands?
Imagine if you could predict an accident before it happened. Introducing the world's first car that warns you of a possible collision 2 cars ahead. Helping you avoid accidents you don't see coming. Lease an all-new Infiniti Q50 for $369 a month.
It's an extremely simple tool, but also extremely pointy. It's been used to make tentative appointments and to cheat at golf. Students have used it to play ceiling darts. Wait a second. What's hiding behind this pencil? Ah, an iPad Air. Almost didn't see it back there. And what's this? Hiding behind the iPad? Ah, the even thinner Galaxy Tab Pro 10.1. Interesting. Not only are you thinner, your HD screen is killer for more robo beatdown action. And would you look at that? The Galaxy Tab even does multitasking. 2 things on screen at once versus up to 1 thing on screen at once. You know what? I'm going to take this Samsung Galaxy Tab. And I'm going to take this pencil. The thinner, higher resolution Samsung Galaxy Tab Pro 10.1.
Well, earlier tonight, Cal Poly became the second team with 19 losses to win an NCAA tournament game, joining Bradley, who initially did it in 1955.
Well, I'd say this, between Louisville and Michigan State, those are 2 of the scariest number 4 seeds I've ever seen in recent memory.
That thing is loaded. Peter Jock is on top. Got the screen. Pops the 3. He went to Valley High School in West Des Moines, Iowa, and he just nailed the triple, and he's 2 of 2 from beyond the arc.
8 points off the bench here for Jock. You got to look over the top when you see this screen.
That was 26 points for Iowa.
Richardson, Lenny's got 9.
Hey, Richardson, despite being a defender that's done a terrific job on Roy Devin Marble, he's chipped in a little bit with some points after a 0 for 5 start offensively.
McCabe, Aaron White, knocked away by Woodbury. He's had his fingerprints on this game for the Hawkeyes. McCabe grinds for 2. McCabe averages 6, and he's got 7 for the Hawks.
Talked about this Iowa bench. They average almost 31 points a game, 19 rebounds and 3 blocks. Solid effort by everyone here for the Hawkeyes.
It's Richardson. It's the Johnny from outside. He's got 11. How about the Hawkeyes? Marble and White average 30 a game tonight. They've got a combined 6. White, Jock. Oh, he's feeling it.
Yes, he
is feeling it.
It's almost as though, obviously, Tennessee's focus was taking Devin Marble and Aaron White out of the game, and they forgot that there's some other players on this team.
Well, I don't know how you could forget about.
We can't forget them now.
The bench of Iowa.
They're about to write their epitaph if they're not careful.
Jock's got 10, Reg.
I said almost.
Almost. I know. I got you.
Richardson will try. Halfway through the second half. Gazelle with the drive. Picked up by Richardson.
Maybe that flush there by Richardson is the spark that Tennessee needs right here.
Light the fuse.
Now, normally you don't see that, especially against a zone. Where was Woodbury in that last line of defense?
Staying out of the poster. That's where he was. That was sweet.
It's Reese, the three. White trying to get the ball. Richardson gets it, then he's thrown down. Watch Richardson, who began 0-6. He's 5 of 5 since.
Just beats everybody down the baseline. White comes too late. And it's save the women and children first.
Gazelle just picked up his second foul for the Hawkeyes.
Love the energy by Richardson. Now you've got McCray back on the floor here for Tennessee. You're down 3. Your offense and the ball is starting to move and click a little bit.
McCray's got 10. Richardson, the 3. McCabe with the rebound. He's collected 5. The other way, White racing his way to the baseline, and he was hounded by Josh Richardson and others on that Tennessee team. The foul is going to go on Thompson, who picks up his second.
Like I said, I'm really impressed by the fact that Iowa just keeps coming at you. Even though Tennessee scores, they turn around and push the ball up the floor. You don't have time to exhale. You don't have time to congratulate yourself.
Aaron White is an 80% free throw shooter. Let Upwave help you unleash your inner beast. For tips and advice on how to keep your body at its best, check out upwave.com/basketball. Kevin Harlan, Reggie Miller, Lenny Elmore, and Rachel Nichols at the first 4 in Dayton. Another free throw by Aaron White.
It seems like every time Tennessee starts to knock on the door, an ill-advised shot, a second shot opportunity by Iowa, they get out in transition and they start to increase the lead. Now they have inserted Antonio Barton, 0 of 5 from the field. They need to find a way for him to get going offensively here.
It's interesting because Barton is the only person on the Tennessee team that has any semblance of NCAA tournament experience when he was with Memphis. Played in 3 games, averaged about 14 points a game. Freshman year, he scored 17 in a game. So he should know what it's like to be in this kind of environment.
Shot clock at 3. He heard time. Shot by Antonio Barton.
He heard me, didn't he?
He did. 2-point game.
Yeah, but wasn't that a classic driving kick there?
Yeah, he's wide open for the shot, no question, but he took it.
8.5 to play in the half. Good pass by White. Sneaks it through the Tennessee D. Marble across the lane. Woodbury working on Stokes with the left-hand hook.
Are you kidding me? A season high for Woodbury.
He's got 12. He's 5 of 7. And the Hawkeyes on top by 4. They've led by 12.
Well, he knows he's got a size advantage. He's playing with confidence. You know, at this point in time, there's nothing that Adam Woodbury can't do, at least in his mind. Look at him bouncing around, stepping out on the hedges, moving.
Very active, you're right. That's a good-looking shot by Josh Richardson. He's got 15. And he averages 9. Marble.
See that defense?
Yep.
Coast to coast on Devin Marble. He just knocked down the shot. Now he's in the lap of Roy Devin Marble, who's struggling from the field.
White with a nice pass to Woodbury.
I mean, he's making this kid look like the second coming of Bill Walton out here.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. You admire what Adam Woodbury has done, but I can tell you right now, Stokes needs a lesson in how to do your homework early. You got to get up on Woodbury, put your body on him, push him out another step or two, and then you can drop off. Right now, Woodbury's getting too good a position.
Barton with the missed 3, retrieved by Richardson. Woodbury, by the way, a career-high 14 points tonight for the Hawkeyes.
You do your homework early, you don't have to worry about him when the ball comes to that side.
McCray, Richardson. Jock was there defending. Naaman inside. Woodbury quickly goes on him.
Richardson was wide open for a three.
That's a triple. McCray puts in the three. He's got 13.
Well, the three has been the great equalizer for Tennessee to get back in this contest in the second half. Woodbury, a career-high 14 points, getting it done down low for the Hawkeyes, and has been the best player. McCray with the three to pull within one.
If they make this, I'll eat the blazing wings.
This is no time for a change of heart, because before contracts with our size of Texas, a man's word meant something. So get back out there and show them what you got.
Go. You got it. That's one.
Grab a seat. The game is on.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
You okay, Big Cat?
What are you doing?
Watching the tournament on my TV. What are you doing?
That is not a TV.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because I can watch all my TV live with the hopper from Dish.
From Dish?
Dish.
Dish.
Only Dish.
Oh, only Dish.
Uh-oh. Incoming. Hey, boss. Woo! I love working.
Do you ever work?
Dude, I'm trying to watch the game.
The Hopper from Dish brings you all your live games anywhere. Only Dish.
Be one with it, and it will be one with you. Be one with your tires, and the road will be one with you. Hang up tires.
The only thing more ruthless than the Rio Scarza drug cartel.
The cartel's got your wife.
Oh my God.
Is the DEA Special Operations Team, who's coming to take them out.
I'm gonna destroy them.
From the director of End of Watch, Sabotage, rated R. Believe.
What?
The unbelievable.
We need something for the three of us.
Well, we have an amazing selection of safe and reliable cars and trucks. And if you hurry during our sales event, we still have some great deals.
Wow, thanks, Jan.
Yeah, thanks, Jan.
You're welcome. We can set up a test drive.
Now, during Toyota's #1 for Everyone sales event, get 0% financing on 13 different Toyotas. And every new Toyota comes with no-cost maintenance. For all Toyota offers, visit buyatoyota.com.
Enjoy your drive home.
Toyota, let's go places.
What's happening, everybody? We're the cast of Impractical Jokers.
Or you might know us as the Tenderloins Comedy Troupe.
Or you might know us as Joe, Mark, Hugh, and Dalton.
Sal. And we're coming to your town.
Yeah, that's right. What town?
Your town.
I love your town.
Your town's awesome.
When are we going?
Soon. So lock your doors.
What?
Bud Light presents Wild West Comedy Festival, the True TV Impractical Jokers tour featuring the Tenderloins. May 16th at Ryman Auditorium. Tickets are on sale now at Ryman.com. Nissan, proud partner of the Ryman.
Give me a shot at the night.
The Killers with our signature song for this edition of March Madness in a one-point game, a beauty in Dayton, between the Big Ten and the Southeastern Conference.
Well, Iowa on the season averages 82 points. They only have 53 with a little over 6 left. That favors Tennessee, because at some point in time, their defense, which it has all game, is going to step up where Iowa is going to struggle to score.
Utah is in. Marble. Utah lost it as he was dribbling. And remember this, too, that Tennessee hasn't allowed an 80-point game, 78 to be exact. They're one of 10 D1 teams, Lenny, that have had that kind of mark defensively this season.
Well, they take pride in their defense, and as I mentioned earlier, you know, Cuonzo Martin wants them to think of themselves as a tougher breed. I mean, that's their mantra, that's their motto.
Shot clock at 7. Marble puts it up over Richardson. Rebound inside, collected by Maimon.
He just can't seem to get one to go. 1 of 10.
Isn't that amazing?
For Marble. 2 points. This guy that came in averaging 17 points for the Hawkeyes.
But you know what? He's not forcing it. He's taking the ones that are open. He wishes he could knock them down. But they're within the concept, the scheme of the game, and he has created some opportunities for others.
With the drive inside, that's an offensive foul.
If he never would have raised his shoulder, I'm not quite sure the official would have called it, but when he lowered it and raised it,
That's an easy call. Look at the right shoulder. Boom.
Absolutely. Right into the chest there.
Reg, let me ask you, as a guy who thrived in scoring, Marble the same kind of guy, when you have a night like this, how does it affect you mentally?
First and foremost, he's got to see the ball go through the hoop. So if I was him, instead of continuing to shoot jump shots, take the ball off the dribble, get fouled, go to the free throw line, see the ball go through. Maybe that can get your rhythm going.
Manufacture some things.
Try a layup. Right. That's out of transition.
That's a shot by Josh Oglesby from outside. He's got 5.
Well, so far, so good. Roy, Devin Marble not playing up to his high standards, and they've still got a 3-point lead. But, Reg, I agree with you, man. You got to get something easy so you can feel good about yourself. You're not thinking the offers. Get a couple of layups, run the break. Tip in or something.
Antonio Barton is a little gung-shy right here. Only 1 of 7 from the field. Had a wide open shot on that pass there by McCray.
In no man's land, 3 seconds on the look at McCabe. Along with Charnell Stokes. Digging it out. Tie up. Iowa's ball.
Nice tip here by Marble from the backside. May have gotten away with a foul here. He got a lot of wrist on McCray.
But, again, head still in the ball game. Yeah. Not worried about his offense, doing stuff on the defensive end.
Tennessee 2 consecutive turnovers, and Iowa has been very good not turning it over 15 minutes since they've turned the ball over. Marble. McCabe, nice fake and doubled and fouled.
Well, who made that play? Devin Marble. And his ability to score the basketball, he's going to get a lot of attention, especially when he gets into the paint. It's a nice...
So you help in other ways, and like you just saw right there, be a decoy if nothing else.
Absolutely. A lot of times that's what being the top scorer is. A lot of times you're a decoy out there to get your teammates involved.
McCabe at the line, under 5 to go. March 27th. And all new Impractical Jokers, Texas style. March 27th, 9:30 p.m. on True TV.
And that's what the outstanding players do. They make others better. And, Marble not having the game that we talked about he is expected to, but that doesn't prevent him from getting other guys to exceed expectations.
Tennessee will take a timeout. They trail by 5. They've trailed by 12. They've never led with a tie recently, 4.5 to go in Dayton.
Success doesn't just happen. It takes work. At Northwestern Mutual, we'll help you build a financial plan and stick with it, doing the little things that can lead to big rewards.
Starting route now. Exit in 1/4 mile. Bear toward the right in 500. Make that 100 feet. Take a right-hand turn in. Wow, that came up quick. In a 1/4 mile, take a left on. You are ahead of me. Prepare to take a left onto Brock. Are you doing that on purpose? Your final destination is coming up and... Never mind. We're here.
Navigate your route quicker.
Phew.
The new Regal from Buick.
Introducing the new crispy cheesy Flateza at Subway.
It's on at Subway.
It's pronounced Flateza.
Flateza.
Super crispy flatbread topped with melty mozzarella, marinara,
melty, cheesy,
and your favorite toppings like pepperoni or fresh veggies.
That's what I'm talking about.
Subway, you did it again.
Everyone's talking about the delicious new Flatisas from Subway. Made the way you say and perfect for any appetite. Now get 2 for only $5.
Subway, eat fresh.
Well, the second round begins tomorrow with the Infinity NCAA Tip-Off Show on True TV at 11 a.m. Eastern. 16 games across TBS, CBS, TNT, and True tomorrow. You decide the games to watch.
Look at that 5-12 matchup. Harvard, Tommy Hamilton's done a terrific job upsetting New Mexico last year. But I think Cincinnati's a different breed of Bearcat, if you will. They play outstanding defense. And I don't know if that 5-12 is the one you can expect to see an upset from.
Stokes was going across the lane, wheeling into some Iowa defense. And the foul with 4:14 to go.
Look at the prime real estate down here that Stokes takes up. Just gets right into the body there of Olashaney.
He picks up his 3rd personal foul. And Stokes, 67% free throw shooter at the line. He's 3 of 5.
And Tennessee's got to do more of that. Even if Stokes or Maimon don't ultimately put the ball up, to have them touch it forces Iowa to make an adjustment defensively. They're not going to leave their guys naked trying to play them one-on-one, and that's where you find your openings.
And that's where McCray and Richardson have knocked down those opportunistic three-point shots, is when both of those guys have been active down low and gotten touches.
McCabe on the perimeter. Maimon is on him. White's got the ball. McCray will follow him. Marble, open 3. He just cannot find it. Good rebound by Maimon. Lead pass ahead. Richardson drives and out of bounds. Nice outlet by Maimon. And a timeout. 3:47. Who will advance? The Hawkeyes by 3 over Tennessee.
The Lexus Command Performance Sales Event has begun. So it's time to expect more. More space. More leading-edge technology. And more style. The Lexus ES. Get great offers on your favorite Lexus models, now through March 31st. This is the pursuit of perfection.
With communication comes trust. At Northwestern Mutual, we start by getting to know you, then together build a financial plan that takes advantage of life's opportunities.
Uma, you're getting mail here now?
When you give the people free nationwide calls, you're gonna get some fan mail.
And what is this?
Oh, it's a trophy. I'm rated #1. Couldn't make the awards show, because I'm here, helping you make free calls.
And what about that?
That is my Uncle Rupert.
Hello, Uncle Rupert.
Oh, please don't.
Cheerio.
You can stop.
Okay.
Crystal clear nationwide calling for free. Uma, the smartphone for your home.
You've come to the wrong place.
March 27th.
We just landed in the Lone Star State.
The guys head to Texas for some horsing around. And the horses,
I think it's eyeballing me,
are pissed.
What the hell is that?
Impractical Jokers. All new episodes return Thursday, March 27th at 9:30 on True TV.
We're back in Dayton coming up next on True TV. It's Inside March Madness presented by Buick. Matt Weiner, Seth Davis, Steve Smith, and Grant Hill break down tonight's doubleheader. And they look ahead to the 16-game 4 Network Thursday. in the second round of the NCAA Tournament.
Man-to-man defense here for Iowa. They've been in that zone, which they fall back to right now. Let's see if McRae can get behind it.
Richardson was fouled as he was shooting.
Richardson started this game 0 of 6. Made his last 5 of 5 from the field.
Oglesby, Lenny, picks up his second personal for the Hawks.
And that was a head scratcher right there. Richardson, mid-range shot, but why foul him?
Iowa from the free throw line, 11 of 12. Tennessee from the free throw line, 10 of 12. Iowa has not been to the NCAA Tournament since 2006, and Tennessee was last year a couple years ago, 2011.
Well, as bad as Devin Marble has shot the basketball, to me it's the law of averages. And you still got to put the ball in the hands of your best player. Even though he's running this offense, he can make something happen.
Oglesby with the triple. Rebound is clutched down to and coveted by Richardson. By the way, Marble, 1 of 11. 6 rebounds.
And a chance here for Tennessee to take the lead.
And they've not led tonight. They've trailed by as many as 12.
It's not where you need a quick shot. This is where you explore and get the best possible one.
And Barton gives the Volunteers their first lead tonight. He's got 6. A triple right there. The other way. Driving the Hawkeyes.
How about
Marble.
This? Both players struggling. Antonio Barton struggling from the field. His second made 3 of the evening for Barton. Drive and kick.
Yep. Good pass by Richardson.
Sure was.
And he finds Barton, who hits the triple. Moments ago, Marble tied it. We're at 59.
Well, this is a time, if any, that Roy Devin Marble has to pick his spot.
Yeah.
Has to assert himself, has to take over this ball game. And that's just not putting the ball in the basket.
3-point play.
You know, it's putting pressure on the defense, making other guys better. He's shown signs of that throughout this game. But it's time now to step up.
What a great answer, though, for Devin Marble and Iowa Hawkeyes.
Woodbury's on Stokes. Marble is on McRae. Oglesby is defended. They go inside. Stokes is double. Foul. Oglesby.
See how many black jerseys were around Stokes when he got the basketball down low?
Well, fortunately for Tennessee, he didn't lose it. He was strong enough with it to draw the foul. But you see the collapse right there. 2 guys on him, sometimes 3. Had a jump shooter circling in his vision.
Yeah, if you're Oglesby, though, you don't need to foul when you have the 7'1" Woodbury guarding him.
Woodbury picked up the second foul. Really could have gone probably either way, but they put it, and just for the second time on Woodbury. So at the free throw line is Stokes.
Yeah, I wouldn't have fouled, but I certainly would have helped because down the stretch, you look at that body on Stokes, he's going to find a way to get the ball up to the basket, even against a 7-footer.
Marble.
And you got the best offensive player for Iowa going against the best defender for Tennessee in Richardson.
Woodbury.
And he's yelling at his coach, get me the basketball down low.
He's got 16. He's 8 of 10.
A career high 16 for Woodbury. And look, he's out denying Jarnell Stokes to the 3-point line.
Here's McRae. Marble is on him. 2 leading scorers head-to-head. Barton picked up by Oglesby. Screened by Maiman. Pick and pop, pick and roll. Lost the ball. Timeout. Tennessee.
Heads up.
Hold on.
Heads up by the bench if, in fact, they give it to him.
They sure do give it to him, Lynn.
Wow.
It's a 1-point game. Who advances, Iowa or Tennessee?
How can power consumption in China impact wool exports from New Zealand, textile production in Spain, and the use of medical technology in the U.S.? At T. Rowe Price, we understand the connections of a complex global economy. It's just one reason over 75% of our mutual funds beat their 10-year Lipper average. T. Rowe Price. Invest with confidence. Request a prospectus or summary prospectus with investment information, risks, fees, and expenses to read and consider carefully before investing.
Here was our play moments ago.
Yeah, upon further review, Maimon hits the deck. He's got possession of the ball. The bench calls timeout. Now, if he had just curled up and covered up, the possession arrow was pointing in their direction. He wouldn't have had to burn the timeout.
Aaron White gets the rebound on the miss by McCray.
Iowa was looking for a travel on that. But it didn't hurt them because they got the rebound right here. Devin Marble not scoring, but he's doing other things by setting up his teammates.
Defended by Richardson. Oglesby over Barton. Rebound taken down by Stokes.
Well, you can't ask for a better look. Series of down screens for Oglesby. Got a wide open look at the corner of the free throw line.
Here comes Barton. Switch on D. Maimon. Woodbury's got him. Back outside to Barton. Oglesby defends him. Shot clock is down to 10. Maimon gets by Woodbury. Leans in and gets the basket. What a play. Tennessee has captured the 1-point lead.
Jerron Maimon barely got his fingers on this basketball from Barton.
And watch the contact right there. With taking over for length right here.
McCabe picks up his 4th foul. Maimon is at the line.
That low center of gravity allowed Maimon to keep his balance.
He's got 9 points. He stays on 9 points.
Well, they have a chance to go to review this now. Under 2 minutes left in the second half. The officials can go to the monitor to see who the basketball actually went off.
They have ruled Tennessee.
They ruled Tennessee's ball here.
Well, terrific effort.
Oh, wow, that's so...
by Stokes to get in there.
Oh, that is so close.
Yeah, it is close. You look at the way the ball is flying, though. I got a feeling they're going to call it. They're going to call it Tennessee's ball right there. You see the hand?
Yeah.
And it goes in the direction in which Woodbury's hand was flying.
Stokes' hand was going one way.
Yep.
And the ball went the same direction as Woodbury.
They ruled Tennessee, and they've confirmed Tennessee.
Good call by the official. 51.6 seconds left in this game. 34 on the shot clock. No need here to foul if you're Iowa. You're down 1. Solid defense.
First, you got to get it in.
And they get it to Stokes.
Got it back outside. Now it's time to milk some clock. 25 on the shot clock.
Marble is on Barton, the Memphis transfer. Half minute to play. Shot clock at 17.
I think you go with 12, try to start something, and then look for an offensive rebound on a miss.
Nursing a 1-point lead. White will pick it up for the Hawkeyes. A foul.
And you can't gamble if you're Aaron White in a situation like that. Shot clock running down. You have the trap at half court. It didn't matter if Stokes would have caught the basketball. If you would have played solid defense, you would have been in a better position.
No, you're absolutely right. But, you know, it's so tantalizing. The ball's in the air, and
you think you can get to it.
Exactly.
Just 3 players in major college basketball average a double-double. Stokes is one of them. Averages 14 and 10 from the line tonight, 7 of 9. He's got 14 points. And Stokes has lassoed 11 rebounds for the Volunteers.
And how about Stokes down the stretch here in crunch time, knocking down big free throws? No sooner did I say it.
That's the jinx.
Marble working on Richardson. Oh! That ties the game at 64. Seconds remain.
Now those are big marbles by Devin Marble.
And Conzo Martin's not going to call a timeout. He's got 2 left, but he doesn't want Iowa to be able to set anything up.
McCray to survive off the rim overtime.
Well, isn't this how it should be? 2 teams evenly matched I'm not quite sure if Devin Marble may have twisted an ankle as he came down.
He is. Marble is hurt, but this shot right here was a big one.
We talked about Marble having some trouble throughout this ball game. He may not be there when you call him, but he's always on time, man. That's what it comes down to at Marble. And
he came down on his foot. Look at that.
Could have gotten a better shot, I think.
Came down on McCray's foot. 5 lead changes, 3 ties in the last 3.5 minutes. Overtime from Dayton.
Starting route now. Exit in 1/4 mile. Bear toward the right in 500. Make that 100 feet. Take a right-hand turn in. Wow, that came up quick. In 1/4 mile, take a left on. You are ahead of me. Prepare to take a left onto Broad. Are you doing that on purpose? Your final destination is coming up at... Never mind. We're here.
Navigate your route quicker.
Phew.
The new Regal from Buick.
Good news for the Hawkeyes is that Devin Marble walked off under his own power and now getting retaped.
And I'm not quite sure if it's an ankle or an Achilles, but you see right there as he was trying to contest the shot there by McCray, that's where he first kind of pulled up right there and then goes immediately to the ground here, Lynn.
Yeah, it looked like his heel might have gotten tied up, but, you know, we thank goodness it wasn't anything any more serious than that.
Out there for the Volunteers, they got McCray, Stokes, Maiman, Richardson, and Barton. Out there for the Hawkeyes, White, Woodbury, Peter Jock. Now comes on the 4 for Iowa, along with McCabe and the point guard, Gazelle. That begins our overtime here in Dayton. The winner advances to the second round in Raleigh to take on UMass on Friday.
Well, the bad news if you're Iowa, Devin Marble is not on the floor. The good news, Peter Jock off the bench has played fantastic for you, inserted here in overtime.
He's got 10 and 4-4 from the floor.
But the pressure is going to be on Gazelle to run that offense. And I don't think he can run it like Marble did.
Stokes with a series of twists and turns, and he gets it. Stokes again hits on the move.
Lynn, when is the time to get into the weight room right here?
You talk about flexing, baby. There it is right there, using the left and upper body strength, keeps him square. And that's what I'm talking about. We talk about length, we talk about width. That's a little bit of each right there.
Jarnell Stokes was 17 and 11. He's 7 of 10 from the line, and Rachel Nichols, he hits the free throw.
Yep, Devin Marble just taped up that ankle, and then Coach Fran McCaffrey came over to him, said one word, good. Marble nodded, said good. Now he's walking here on the sideline. He's going to try to come back into the game.
All right, here's Gazelle on top. Barton is on him. Woodbury is picked up by the leading scorer, Jordan McCray.
You bet Jock's not going to get the room he got earlier.
Maiman came up on him quick.
I certainly would try Maiman, though.
Gazelle, shot clock at 5. Knocked away, nice defense by Tennessee. McCray may have gotten a hand on it. With the tie-up.
And see, therein lies the difference with Roy Devin Marble running the point and Gazelle running the point. Gazelle, obviously a pretty good player, but he doesn't have the length, the quickness, or the elevation.
That was a double block there by the Tennessee Volunteers.
Early in the season, McCaffrey, the coach, decided to make Marble the point and Gazelle the 2, but early in the season they switched back. And Marble's going to check in. 1 second on the shot clock and 3:55 in overtime.
And now they're going to switch back again.
Yes, and now they're going to switch back again.
And I like this lineup because you can switch everything at the defensive end. See how Devin Marble maneuvers on that heel or ankle.
McCabe. Rebound by Maiman. Quick outlet. He's had a couple of McCray with the drive. Stokes tries to get it. McCabe takes it away. Marble the other way. Off to Jock. The triple.
Oh, man.
And White tried to get it, but he couldn't lasso it away. And it was Josh Richardson who gets it for the Volunteers.
Well, the Hawkeye faithful were about to leap out of their seats if Jock had knocked that one down.
Tennessee by 3. They trailed by as many as 12. Used most of the game to catch up. Late ties, and finally we were tied at 64 to end regulation. Good feed to McCray.
Good back door there by McCray as he comes up limping after that made bucket. Both the stars in this game, Devin Marble and Jordan McCray.
And look at Mayman doing a yeoman's job of keeping Marble in front of him, not letting him turn the corner.
And letting him know about it, too.
That angle looks pretty good now that they've retaped it as White goes across the lane and a foul.
Look at the backdoor cut here by McCray. Devin Marble turns his head. McCray does the right thing of going back door.
And a nice assist by Richardson for Tennessee. This will put White at the line for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, after a slow start, Josh Richardson has really done a lot of things for his team. Not only defended Devin Marble very well, but he's created plays for guys, scored 17 points. More than expected.
Biggest lead for Tennessee. They call a timeout. Up by 5 in OT.
Napa know-how?
Yeah, comes with every Napa oil filter.
We've got silver, gold, and platinum.
It's like a family of filters.
Cool.
Yeah, the family.
Any questions?
La Familia.
Well, we're known for our high-quality filters, but it's not that dramatic.
You calling me a liar? Huh?
I'm not. Oh. Yeah, okay.
But he can.
Hilarious.
Insist on Napa filters.
At LG, we know that every day, in every corner of our world, another chance for a dream to come true presents itself. And just like you, we at LG know the first step, believing it's all possible. LG, official corporate partner of the NCAA.
Well, last year in the tournament, there were no overtime games until the Friday Sweet 16 between Kansas and Michigan. And here, in the first handful of games, the first 4, overtime between Big Ten Iowa and SEC Tennessee.
And Tennessee, really, they just stayed within striking distance. Hadn't shot the ball particularly well. Barton had struggled, made a huge 3. Josh Richardson started this game 0 of 6, then went 5 for 5 down the stretch for Tennessee. And now you're missing free throws if you're Iowa. You're starting to feel the pressure a little bit. You were in control of this game for 35 minutes or so, Lynn, and now you find yourself down 5.
Well, from a psychological standpoint, remember, they've lost 6 out of their last 7. And having this lead and see this lead evaporate, you have those echoes of uh-oh in your mind. If you're Iowa, you're not playing with the greatest of confidence.
And they hadn't closed games particularly well during that stretch as well. They had been up a few of those games, and very much like Tennessee, for whatever reason, lost their composure and ended up losing those ball games.
Yeah. Clemens is in, and he just picks up the 5. Tennessee, though, did have a late season surge. Taking advantage, playing well, really clobbering opponent. 3 sizable wins in the end of the SEC regular season.
All done at the defensive end, too. Look, over the last month, teams only averaging 47 points, and that's including that loss to Florida.
Right. They won 5 out of the last 6. I mean, they're a confident bunch. They look at their defensive stats, and they feel good about themselves, even when they're down, knowing that they put points on the board, they can string together some stops.
Ole Shanny is in for Iowa. So is Gasell, and there's McCabe. Marble is running inside the lane. White is on the wing. That's the Hawkeye 5. McCabe over Stokes, who grabs the loose ball.
He had about 3 or 4 black jerseys hanging on his wrist, and he probably didn't even feel it.
Mayman and Stokes.
He clamped that ball like a bear trap, man. Put it into his midsection, and nobody was going to get to it.
Mayman and Stokes and Richardson along with Barton.
Now you got to run some time off the clock here if you're Coach Martin in Tennessee.
Barton picked up by Gazelle.
Good job by Stokes to locate the defense. Doesn't make his move too quickly.
McCray over Marble. Rebound by White.
That would have been a dagger right there.
Marble lost the ball. No whistle. Outside. White free to fire.
Yeah, that's a bit out of his range there. He's about 3 steps past three-point line.
Barton 3-on-2. Racked by Gazelle.
Looks like the officials call excessive. That's going to be a flagrant one as the amount of force used to foul in the judgment of the official was excessive. Take a look right there. Grabs him around both arms. Boy.
Technical foul on Mike Gazelle.
And that's 2 free throws and possession of the ball.
Barton will take him. Intentional foul. Intentional foul on Gazelle.
There is no more intentional foul. I don't know where that came from.
You heard the announcement.
It's got to be at least it's a flagrant one. That's what I said from the get-go. He gave the old sign. It looked like of intentional foul, but that's no more the case.
Well, I turned around and looked at John Adams, and he was already gone.
He's waiting for these guys in the official. No, I'm just kidding. Waiting for him in the woodshed.
This is Tennessee's biggest lead tonight.
Now you know why you don't allow teams to hang around, especially defensive-minded teams like Tennessee.
Richardson gets the ball. Gasol is right there, and here's Barton. When you've got him by the throat, you got to squeeze.
Yes, you do.
That foul goes on Gazelle. He's got 4. Once again at the free throw line, Antonio Barton. He is the first player to play for both Memphis and Tennessee since back in the 2000-2001 season.
Really struggled from the field, 2 of 9, but those 2 made threes were huge and instrumental in that run for Tennessee in the second half.
Jock is back in, and Gazelle has taken a seat on the Fran McCaffrey bench. Now the lead is 9. The biggest, 10-1 Tennessee in overtime. Jock finds Woodbury, who's covered with defenders. Rebound by Stokes. Gets it off to McCray. Iowa 0 of 6 from the floor in overtime, and another quick Hawkeye foul. McCabe. And that's number 5 on him.
Well, Lynn, we were talking about which one was going to win out, the size and length of Iowa or the width and girth of Tennessee. And in that second half, they just wore them down inside. Almost like an old school boxing match. Took them to the later rounds.
Well, I'll tell you what, when Iowa went out to that 12-point lead, that's when Tennessee started to figure it out. They've got to get everybody involved, including their bigs. And, they closed it to 3 at halftime, and that was by going to Naaman and going to Stokes. And here in overtime, Stokes came up huge, particularly from the free throw line in the end of regulation and in OT.
McCray at 18 points for the Volunteers. Marble, Woodbury.
Tennessee cannot foul. Certainly you contest, but you can't foul.
That's what McCray does on Marble's shot. And again, that is off. Marble has gone 3 of 14 tonight.
And what's waiting for possibly Tennessee? We're assuming they're going to move on. They'll be in Raleigh to face number 6, UMass. Caddy Lillane, Chaz Williams, Samson Carter. I'm sure they've been watching this game. Number 1 point of emphasis is going to be rebounding. And how do you defend those 2 big wide loads down low in Naaman and Stokes?
Yeah, I think Lelane's got the physique, but the rest of the front line of UMass kind of slender. You know, they're athletic, but they're slender. And it's going to be quite the matchup with the two wide bodies.
Fran McCaffrey's got to be exhausted. Most of you know we began tonight with our story from Rachel Nichols about his 13-year-old son Patrick. Surgery this morning to remove a thyroid tumor. Boy, he is at practice every day, and the players will tell you he's like a little brother to most of them. Brought his team to the NCAAs under tough emotional circumstances. His team was taken overtime by the red-hot Tennessee Volunteers, who had won 5 of 6 coming in. And overtime has belonged to Tennessee. Late season collapse for Iowa again. They'll have lost 7 of their last 8 to finish the season. Utah marble the triple. And Tennessee, Reese holding on, and they will advance.
Solid victory for Coach Martin and the Tennessee Volunteers. They just hung around, stayed within striking distance. Their defense kept them afloat, and finally their offense helped catch up.
Tennessee outscores Iowa. Lenny 14-1 in overtime.
Yeah, they did a terrific job, and what confirmation of Cuonzo Martin's skill as a coach. They're about to have his head mid-season, and all of a sudden now, you know, they're in the mix. They got a chance after advancing here to play a team that, you know, they're pretty evenly matched with in the tournament and could possibly advance beyond that.
Tennessee will take on 6th-seeded UMass Friday night in Raleigh in the second round. That'll be a good one. The other games in that Midwest second and third round contests. Tennessee goes to 22-12. They've won 6 of their final 7. Let's go to Rachel Nichols.
Well, Coach, coming into this game, you were 1-7 when you trailed at halftime, but you guys came back when it counted tonight. How do you count for that?
Well, the thing I told our guys, we've been through everything this season. Keep your composure down the stretch. Find ways to win the ball game.
Absolutely. And you will be playing UMass in the second round of the NCAA Tournament. How does that sound?
Man, it sounds good. You know, first I want to thank God for allowing us to get here. But, man, we came back in the second half, and we never gave up. You know, we hit shots and we rebounded. You know, in the first half, that was slacking. But I want to thank God for being here right now.
All right, thanks to you both. We'll see you in Raleigh.
Iowa led at halftime, and they lose. It's the 9th game this season they have led at halftime and lost, the 3rd most in college basketball. Disappointing, too, because the lead was as high as 12, but they could not hold on. And the Tennessee Volunteers, thrusting themselves forward, they go to the second round in Raleigh. For Len Elmore, Reggie Miller, and Rachel Nichols, Kevin Harlan saying so long from Dayton. Stay tuned for Inside March Madness presented by Buick after these messages.